This sucks. Hi, we're back. We're back, fuck. Did I lose it? I probably lost fucking everyone. God damn it. I'm so annoyed. Let me bring my chat back up. Hi, did I... Oh, this sucks. This sucks. I'm so upset. This is lesson 3. Lesson 3. Hey, what did I say? What did I fucking say? You can always leave. You think I'm fucking joking? You think this is a joke? You think this is a fucking joke here? No, I mean it. You can always leave. Bye. Later. I'm not here anymore. Teach yourself shit. So, yeah, let's talk about this. This might happen again, by the way. Just fucking get ready for it, I guess. This is so embarrassing. This is like the worst scuff I've had in a while, actually. So when I'm adjusting any of my video settings, it seems like there's just a chance that OBS crashes. It's one of the reasons I was like 20 minutes late to start today. Like I was almost on time for once in my life. Yeah, let's see. Did we get everyone back? We get everyone back? Okay, cool. Yeah, it looks like we did. Yeah, I don't know. It's whenever I change my video settings. So I was trying to change my, because Blaze pointed out very, very astutely that we are using the light grid. See how I have the moving grid in the background? It's gray, right? That was a choice that we made during our last stream because Blaze and I were wearing black and we thought black on black would not look great. So we switched it. I whipped this up in Photoshop. I made a light gray one. And I was saying that I thought the light gray looked nicer. I think it actually fits the theme more. But then I thought it would be fun if we did a little bit of A/B testing, right? And I was going to toggle between the black and gray. But for some reason, right now, my OBS likes to crash when I'm changing video settings, when I'm changing around like sources and shit. So when I tried to toggle the other one on, it crashed. So, but anyway, it looks like y'all are back now. It looks like you're all, it's fine. It's a good thing I've turned viewer count off, I guess. Yeah, probably for the best. All right, whatever. Just gonna go ahead and minimize that so I don't have to look at it. Hey, life advice, we were on 3. Life advice 3.5, turn off your viewer count. If you're a streamer, if you do streams, turn off your viewer count. It doesn't do anything for you. It's not helpful. Just turn it off. So if you crash your stream and it drops down, doesn't upset you. It's fine. I'm not upset. It's fine. Did Abby really just hit the end button? From y'all's perspective, that probably was pretty solid. I'm like, oh, hey, let's try something really quick. Just end the stream. Just fucking whatever. Anyway. Well, now my phone and my TV are in sync, so I could hear your voice twice now. That sounds like a bad viewing experience, actually. But if that works for you, go off. All right, let's go. Number 4 is a serious one, actually. Okay. Well, kind of. Number 4. Life advice number 4. Develop a cool addiction in your 20s. Otherwise, you'll inevitably develop a cringe one in your 30s. So here's what I'm saying. Develop a cool addiction in your 20s. Something cool, like drinking, hard drugs, arson, murder. Become a serial killer in your 20s is what I'm saying. Otherwise, in your 30s, you're gonna have something. I'm sorry. Human condition, you're gonna develop something fucking cringe. Something like, I don't know, gambling Counter-Strike Go skins. Or like, I don't know, man. Doing whippets, right? Or, what are like the most fucking cringe addictions? Something like that, right? Come up with something cool in your 20s and you'll be good. You'll fill that slot for yourself, right? Okay, I'm here for real now. Was in my car earlier. Just do weed. Just do weed, okay? That's what I'm saying. That's a cool one. Be normal, okay? Just start doing weed in your 20s, okay? Does a gambling addiction count? Okay, Mike, this is what we're talking about. Gambling addiction, cringe. Weed, cool. Whippets, lame. Hard drugs, cool. Get addicted to music, sure. I get that. That kind of feels like I'm addicted to coffee or whatever. Like that's kind of like a normal one, actually. Why wait until your 20s to do weed? Probably won't be appealing by then. That's just start vaping, okay? Are you like 15? First of all, get the fuck off my channel, okay? First of all, leave. Second of all, start vaping. Just start vaping. So, sorry, my AirPod died because, of course, my AirPod died, right? First I kill my own stream, and now my AirPod's dying. So let me get a new one. Weed is just fun, lol. Yeah, you could quit at any time. You're not addicted. Weed isn't addictive. Yeah, totally. I don't think I'm addicted to anything. Allison, you're gonna turn 32. You're gonna turn 30 soon, okay? Please, for me, just come up with something cool. No, thank you on the vaping or smoking. So, okay. Abby season 3, right? Abby season 3. The whole thesis of season 3, right? Just start vaping. Adversary 20. Do it. Are you 15? Start vaping. Just start vaping. So, the theme of season 3 has been open honesty, right? We're open, we're honest, we're vulnerable, right? And this, obviously I'm joking. Obviously I'm being facetious. Addiction, it's terrible. It ruins lives. You know, it's not. You don't actually want to have them, right? And as I talked about this during my life update thing, but I have some not so great coping habits that would probably border on addiction, and it's not very fun, right? So my real piece of advice for anybody who deals with anything similar, I have it in my notes here, the actual piece of advice, number 4, is track your good days, right? Because you know, you'll try to do your best, right? And you'll do good, you'll improve, but inevitably you'll relapse, right? Whatever it is that's, you know, weighing you down, it'll come back up, right? And that's okay, because if you track your good days, you can look back and see, hey, little by little, I'm getting more good days than I used to have. You won't feel like a failure, because it's really easy to get into a shame spiral and you don't improve. So that's my real advice. Track your good days. Get a notebook, get a planner. I have an app, right? And you'll see little by little, you'll do a little bit better. So that's my real piece of advice for this one. But no, for real, just start vaping. For real, for real, okay? Otherwise, you're gonna be gambling CSGO skins. That's what I'm saying, okay? You're gonna lose all your money. You're gonna lose all your money on microtransactions playing Genshin Impact, okay? Just start vaping. It'll be better. Number 5, manage your notifications. Also, we got, who's this in chat? Luke 2456G. Hello, welcome to the chat, welcome to the channel. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing really well, Luke. Luke, that's the name of Professor Layton's assistant. We almost started listening to Layton music during this segment, but we're on Eastern. Maybe we'll start listening to Layton music later. But Luke, hello, I hope you're doing really well. You say pretty legs. Yeah. HY? Maybe hey, pretty legs, hey. Thank you. I'd say my legs are my favorite thing about myself, probably. I really like them. I'm happy you like them too. Thank you so much. So when is the food judging stream? We already did that. Pete, we already did that. Where have you been, dude? Where have you been, guy? Let's see. Vale says I read what you said completely wrong. Uh-oh. Am I misrepresenting someone? Uh-oh. Something like speedrunning. Oh. Vale said, maybe wait until your mid-20s to do weed. Probably won't be appealing by then. Until my mid-20s. Weed won't be appealing by my mid-20s. I'll be real. Weed has never. I'm not a weed smoke. I'm not a weed smorker. I'm not a weed smorking girlfriend. It's not part of my culture. Well, I guess it is, right? Because everybody I know smokes weed. It's not part of me specifically, my culture. Let's see. Clem says, I use Apple Journal. There you go. Yeah. Honestly, whatever works for you. And actually, we will have a piece of advice about that later. So we'll get into it. Raven says, takes notes. Okay. Do drugs, drink alcohol, develop a gambling problem. Okay. Raven, you got the right spirit, but make sure it's cool drug. Make sure it's cool drug, weed, cocaine, heroin, cool drug. Drink alcohol, make sure it's cool alcohol, which is all of them, that's fine. And then develop a gambling addiction. Has to be cool gambling addiction. This is so important. Do blackjack, roulette. If I see you at a fucking slot machine, okay? If I see you rolling for S plus Genshin characters or whatever the fuck, no. Again, as long as it's cool, you got me. Vale says, I'm very conflicted about vapors because it's an improvement to the alternatives, but good lord, are you being pretentious about it? I kind of agree with it. I actually gave up on managing notifications long ago. Okay, yeah. So let's talk about this. Yeah, life advice number 5: manage your notifications. So for this one, my first, this is like number 1. This is number 1 on the list for managing your notifications. Turn off likes. Just straight up turn off likes. If you must be on social media, right? Turn off fucking likes. A push notification to your phone, so-and-so has liked your tweet, it's nothing. It's zero information added. Like, more so than almost any other notification, it gives you nothing. Now, can you open up, say, the Twitter app and see, oh, I got 3 likes. Cool. That's sure, fine. That's something intentional, right? It's about intentionality. You chose to open up Twitter. You chose to look at your notifications. Okay, cool. I got 3 likes. I feel good about that, right? You get the little dopamine rush. I'm not trying to take that away from you, right? I'm not trying to take away the dopamine rush of getting likes, because I get it, right? Like, I get it. But it doesn't have to be a fucking push notification, not to the front screen. Vale says Voltorb flip or nothing. What I'm saying is develop an addiction to Voltorb flip. Develop a crippling financial debt to Voltorb flip. That is, yeah, exactly. Abby, your stream might need a disclaimer or something at this point. Okay, yeah, disclaimer. All of my advice should be taken 100% at face value, and also I'm right. Cocaine is a cool drug, right? Yes, it is. Maddie, oh my gosh, hello. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're doing really well. It's so good to see you. You say happy birthday, Abby. Thank you so much. Honestly, Maddie, it warms my heart so much to see you in chat, because you've been around. You've been around forever. You're like OG to this channel. You're like Abby year 1. Like, it just makes me really happy to see you here. Thank you so much. Whether you hang around or not, it's up to you. I don't care. But thank you for wishing me a happy birthday. That really does mean a lot. Also, Roxy. Roxy, I saw you were in chat before. I don't know if I said hello to you. You see, I think you asked what we doing. We're doing really, really good life advice. I just told everyone to do drugs, so we're doing great. But Roxy, hello. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're doing really well. Holy shit. You say, I just don't post on social media to begin with. And my life has been so much better for it. I mean, so honestly, like, if I were to put a finer point on this piece of advice, it would be just don't fucking use social media. But like, I like it. I like social media. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Clem says, I use scheduled notifications. I don't actually. Clem, can you talk on that a little bit more? What is scheduled notifications? That sounds, is that like, do you queue up your notifications and then have it like fire them out? Is it bad that I don't know Voltorb flip? Also, Mike says, I got so good at Voltorb flip, I found an app to increase the difficulty. Voltorb flip is a skill-based game of chance in Pokemon Gold and Heart Gold Soul Silver for the DS, because they couldn't use the original like Pachinko game, because that was Pachinko is considered gambling, and it became like an ESRB thing that they couldn't put gambling in a rated E game. So the later installments of Pokemon used Voltorb flip because it's technically not gambling because it's skill based or something. Tried to get in Blue Sky, but I think I'm just over social media. Like, yeah, that's the move. Just get over, like, if you are inclined to get off social media, do it, right? But if not, manage your notifications. So I also have in my notes here, turn off most notifications in general, right? So many apps are just yapping at you. They're just yapping. Okay? Do I really need? Hold on. Where's my phone? What do I fucking have right now? Because I've been kind of slacking on my notification management. What do we got? I have a text from my sister. Talk about yapping. I don't need to hear from her. Fuck. I mean, she should just be in my stream. Beck, where you at? Where you at, Beck? Okay, actually all my notifications are kind of relevant. Okay. These are actually all pretty okay. Actually, I guess my notification management game has been okay. But like this morning I got a fucking notification from the Food Lion app. Okay? Like the Food Lion app is like, "Hey, come buy some eggs." And I'm like, "Fuck you." Like, so my advice, I'm sorry, to put a finer point on this, my actual piece of advice is look at your notification screen, and anytime you see a notification you don't care about, real quick, it takes like 2 seconds. You can usually long tap on the notification and say like, go to notification settings and then turn off that notification type. Do that. Just for 1 day, for 1 week. Every time you see a notification you sincerely do not give a shit about, long tap, settings, turn it off. And then you do that often enough, and over time, your notifications will become usable, right? Default settings, they're not fucking usable. It inundates you with just bullshit. So, yeah, that's number 5. Manage your notifications. Number 6, take your coffee black. The rest of your life will be easier. If you are a coffee drinker, if you are a caffeine drinker, my recommendation, and I guess this could apply to tea as well. Take your coffee black. The rest of your life will be easier. So, my little anecdote here is from when I went to Puget Sound, right? Oh, Pete says, doesn't Blue Sky make your thingy work better? What kind of thingy are we talking about here, bud? What kind of thingy? Okay. I love watching streamers scroll through their phones. It's just like my IRL friends and makes me comfortable. Oh wait, hold on. So if I just pretend that like I'm scrolling on my phone here, is this, do I seem more approachable to you now? Does this make me seem more approachable? Yes, anyway, item number 5, take your coffee black. The rest of your life will be easier. Actually, can I bring up chat on my phone now that I think about it? Can I bring up chat on my phone and then I can just read it from my phone? Does this make me seem more approachable? Let's see. Yeah, look at that. I got chat on my phone. Hell yeah, dude. Let's see. Mike says, I have 8 unread notifications from DoorDash. I order DoorDash maybe once every month, and usually from desktop. I'm sorry, ordering it from desktop is kind of insane behavior, but go off. Yeah, like, Mike, literally, long tap, notification settings, turn off this like, because usually, I know at least on Android, it breaks it down by notification type. So like, yeah, you probably want a notification from DoorDash when your order is ready. Leave that one on. But you probably don't need DoorDash to be like, hey, 20% off Chipotle today. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Allison has a lap cat. Oh my gosh, very sweet. Blaze says, I don't drink coffee. Yeah, actually, Blaze, I don't know if we've talked about that. Do you abuse any stimulants? Do you drink Monster? Do you drink caffeine? Do you, like, what? How you living without coffee? That's so wild. I have a cup of coffee a day. I have a cup of coffee a day, maybe more. Sometimes we get a little wet and wild and we have a Monster Energy in the studio, right? Sometimes here in the studio we have a Monster Energy, right? But like, not having any caffeine feels crazy to me. Sometimes we sip a Monster Energy at 7 p.m., you know, whatever, we vibe. It's actually kind of nice. It feels more, I feel more connected viewing you guys on my phone. Chandler says, I have a cat too. Oh my goodness, it's Willow. It's Willow. What if coffee black tastes bad? Acquire a taste for black coffee. That is what I'm saying with life advice number 6. Sorry, skill issue. You want the rest of your life to be easier? Get good at it. You don't drink coffee for the taste. You drink coffee for the caffeine, okay? If I ain't consuming honey with my tea, is it even worth it? Actually, based, I do feel that. Blue Sky is the studio that made Rio. I forgot about Rio. I was a camp counselor when I was like 19 or whatever, and I remember watching Rio with the kids, and I don't, was it good? Was Rio good? No coffee ever, only good old-fashioned H20. The fuck is H20? Oh, H2O. Stupid. Wait, Mike, you're a fucking software developer. You're telling me you don't drink coffee? What is this? This feels insane to me. This feels insane. Okay, hold on. I gotta put my phone down. Blaze says Rio was a movie. We're doing a poll. Fucking god damn it. You're children. You're all children. All right, we're gonna bust out a quick 2-minute poll. Do you guys regularly imbibe caffeine? Yes or no? Also, you get it. I spelled the poll wrong. You get it. Just give me an answer. Yes, no. Do you drink caffeine? I feel so insane right now. My advice is falling on deaf ears. Okay, fine. If you drink coffee, drink it black. The rest of your life will be easier. I guess for the rest of you who are fucking weak or whatever, I don't know. Drink your apple juice black, I guess. I don't know. If you don't need caffeine, more power to you. Stuff's a headache. Sorry, I'm being really aggro with this right now, but I do actually feel that. So, if you can live your life without a caffeine dependency, that is a good thing, and you should try to maintain that. Blackle cider. I don't know if I could say that. Literally imagine raw dogging this unnatural life. That's the thing. Is like I couldn't imagine waking up and facing the day without my like ride along buddy, right? Without my fair weather friend black coffee. Like I could not imagine approaching this world alone, cold, alone, by myself, without the sweet, sweet stimulants. I feel like I missed a lot of chat. Dan says, I too drink tea. I keep accumulating teas. I can't stop. Yeah, the very sweet old Filipino lady I work with always gives me more and more tea, and she gives it to me at a rate that I cannot drink. So I just get more and more, and I don't know what to do with it. I'm not addicted, but I do drink tea almost every day. Yeah, it's I wouldn't call that an addiction. That's more habitual. But yeah, that's normal. What are our results? Oh, we still have like 2 seconds left. Vote in the poll. Vote in the poll. Come on. Make a move. Vote in the poll. So it looks like view results. We got 5 for yes, 2 for no. Okay. All right, you're mostly caffeine drinkers. Okay. I feel like I'm back to being the normal one. I have a ride along, buddy. A 3-foot-tall bunny plush in my car. Oh, that's so sweet. Wait, I feel like I didn't know that about you. That's really sweet. This goes back to the cool addictions. A startling amount of my pay goes to Red Bull and tea. See, Ari, that's a cool addiction, right? That's like some hot girl shit. I love that for you. Listen, I'm cooking egg sandwiches with sesame oil most mornings. I'm anything but raw, darn it. A better life is possible. Vale, you've given me a glimpse into a better life. One where I'm having an egg sandwich with sesame oil every day. That's so good. The poll didn't show up for you. Well, too late. Tyler Def has more caffeine than me. He needs the help. He needs his little ride along, buddy. I get it. I forgot to vote in the poll. Add 1 vote to yes. Okay, that's 6. We're 6 up now. He has his own pillow. Your 3-foot-tall bunny buddy. And always has his seatbelt on. That's so sweet. What's 7? Oh, 7. The future cannot hurt you. Yeah, this is. I remember this one. It's from my book. I wrote it. It's from the book I wrote and published. Just kidding. Naomi Alderman wrote it. It's like I meant to. Sorry. When I added this to my PowerPoint, I was gonna pick out the passage from this book about this line. I'm not gonna find it now. There's a really good line about this. IDK, if I agree with this one. Yeah, Blaze, this one's a little loaded. I'm realizing now that I put this in here, it's a little loaded, and I apologize for that. Fuck, okay, whatever. Oh. Okay. Basically, so my story about this one, right, is when I was in Seattle, right, and I was working at I was on a work assignment in Seattle, I was working in a unfamiliar work location, right? I'll just fucking say it. I was working in the Puget Sound Naval Shipyard, and it was the first time I had ever traveled for work, and I was really, really fucking anxious. I was really anxious because I wanted to do a good job, and I was worried that I wouldn't be able to complete my work assignment, or that I would mess something up, or I would get lost, or I would waste time, or I would do my job wrong. You know, especially being on travel, I was only there for a week, right? So I only had so much time. I only had limited time. You know, and I was worried that like my competency would be called into question. Like I just had a lot of anxiety, right? And reading that book, The Future, right? And that line, "The future cannot hurt you," which by the way is in like the first chapter of the book. It really brought me a lot of comfort, right? I was waking up at like fucking 5 in the morning and like walking to the shipyard in pitch darkness, and I would just feel this anxiety welling up in me every day, being in this unfamiliar place with unfamiliar people. And I would just tell myself that. I would tell myself the future cannot hurt you. And that helped me center myself, right, after work and like before work. I'm just like, okay, right now, nothing is threatening me. Right now, nobody is yelling at me. Right now, nobody is storming out of the trailer. Everything's fine. The future cannot hurt me. And it's true. Literally only the present can. The future can, and I see I'm getting a lot of pushback about this one. I see I'm getting, the girlies are giving me a lot of pushback here. Let's see. Pete says, this sounds less like advice and more like untruth. Only the future can hurt us. The past can't hurt us. It's already happened. Abby, fuck off. No, come on. I'm being real about this. I am being real about this. Future me's a dick. He expects me to do so much of him. The future cannot hurt you. The future. Time to see if the chicken parmesan is ready. Oh, hell yeah. The future rules, actually. Future with chicken parmesan? That kicks ass, dude. So if you're feeling anxiety about your present condition, present situation, not the future. Right now is the present. Dude, come on. I'm saying that I cannot feel anything in the future, because by the time I am feeling it, it is the present. I'm saying the present can hurt you, right? Fear for the future is anxiety. Anxiety is fear for a thing that's not like, that isn't happening, right? It's anxiety is fear for a hypothetical condition, right? Whereas like fear is fear about like, oh, there's a tiger about to eat my face. That's a legitimate concern. I don't know. Dan says the future will happen anyway. It's always happening. We gotta fight it. Oh, okay. Gonna go break time. BRB. The future doesn't exist. We just proved it. Fuck, dude. Pete, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't exist, okay? The future doesn't exist, and that's why I can't hurt you. A thing that doesn't exist, the thing that doesn't exist can't fucking hurt you, dude. Only the present can. Live in the moment. Don't be anxious. Dude, whoa, you're right. I tried to stop time. We gotta fight time. Me trying to fight time. Damn, Father Time's got hands. Blaze, same brain cell. Same brain cell. Holy shit. Literally made that joke without even reading your fucking... God damn it. Same fucking brain cell. Anyway, we'll go on to the next one. Oh, hell yeah. Finally, a good fucking piece of advice. Life advice number 8. Food pickup at grocery stores is life-changing. Dan says this is basically an element of Buddhist philosophy, right? Yeah, we got these money. Yeah, exactly. As usual, basic white person co-opting Buddhist philosophy. You're exactly right. Okay, so Chandler has posted a link in chat, and as we know, I will click any link that shows up in chat, no questions asked. So let's see. What kind of heaters are you bringing for us, Chandler? What do you got for us? Make a move. Make a move. Make a play. What do you got? Are we watching that? We'll watch. It's 3 minutes. We'll watch this. This is Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared 2, which is called Time. I've watched a few of the Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared videos like once, right? And I haven't watched them at all since. I don't know. We'll throw it on.
Come on, guys, stop mucking around. We only have 5 minutes until our show's on.
That's not enough time.
There's always time for a song.
What? Who is that?
Time is a tool you can put on the wall or wear it on your wrist. The past is far behind us. The future doesn't exist.
Oh, what's the time?
It's 9:15. Time to have a bath.
What do you mean? We're already clean.
Scrub, scrub, scrub till the water's brown. Time is a ruler to measure the day. It doesn't go backwards, only one way. Watch it go round like a merry-go-round. Going so fast like a merry-go-round.
Let's go on a journey.
I got bars.
A journey through all time. A time that's changing all the time. It's time to go to time.
But we don't really want to. We're going to miss our show.
Don't be stupid, friends. Come on, it's time to go. Time was old, like a Victorian time. With cobbles and playing and speaking in rhyme.
With cobbles and chimneys, a simpler time.
This tree that is old has circles
The
inside.
tree that is older has shriveled and died.
The apple that's fresh is ripe to the core.
And I'm not over time and I'm not anymore.
Ooh, me.
Time can be
That's
called by
me.
the moon or the sun, but time flies fast when you're having
I'm
fun.
turning 30. I'm a rotting apple.
There's a time and a place for mucking around.
Like
And
birthdays.
camping.
I'm friends with my dad.
And then what happened after the olden days?
Time went new and got old like history. Stuff from the past went into a mystery.
An old man
But
died.
look, a computer. Everything's cool. It's the future. Time is now. The future are new. And look at all the wonderful things you can do with
Oh,
gadgets
hell
like
yeah.
Gizmo and email addresses.
My dad is a computer.
Look at the time.
It's 7:45. There's fish on
I'm
my
sorry, did he
plate.
say his dad is a cunt?
Hey, there's fish on
You
my
can't
tray.
say that.
12. There's fish in the bath.
It's 9:30. There's fish everywhere. Fish everywhere.
Now you can see the importance of time. It helps us make pizza. It keeps things in line.
But when did it start?
And when will it stop?
Time is important, and I am a clock.
If we run out of time, then where does it go?
Is time even real? Does anyone know?
Maybe time's just a construct of human perception, an illusion created by.
Sunrise, sunset, night and day. The changing seasons, the smell of hay. Look at
The,
your
the
hair
horror
grow,
is
isn't
the
it strange?
existential
How
passing of
makes your
time.
appearance change.
Make it stop!
It's out of my hands, I'm only a clock. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be fine. But eventually everyone runs out of time.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Right? Like, I get it. So, the only thing I remember is that green isn't a creative color. Same. I thought these were like horror videos that, as we saw at the end, yeah, it works its way into it. Sure, this is a trip. Okay, yeah. No, I mean, like, definitely there's shit in there. There's shit in there to keep fucking Matt Pat Game Theory speculating, right? Because I know he's done videos on Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Pete says, bitch, you're only 30. Okay, Pete, let's unpack that a little bit. Bitch, you're only 30. Are you saying I look older? Okay, no, yeah. Okay. Hey, Pete, how old do I look? What would your guess have been if you didn't know? Yeah, I'm 30. I turn 30 tomorrow. What was your guess? 35? 40? 50? What do you mean, bitch, you're only 30? Never been so goddamn insulted in my life. Holy shit. You come on my channel. I'm sorry, Pete. I don't know why I'm being so aggro to like you specifically. I think it's just because like I'm on the other side of it now, right? Like I watch a lot of your streams and now I have the chance to put you in a little terrarium and shake you around. Right now, chat is like a little like ant farm in my hands, right? All of you, you're all little ants, right? And I like to point you out and look at you, right? And Pete, I'm just gonna pick up your little ant and just shake it around. I'll fight you. It will be fun. I will win, like physically. Yeah. Yeah, Pete, you're gonna assert your dominance. Is that right? Really? Really? You think you could fucking beat me? You think you could beat me? Bitch, I've been doing CrossFit, okay? Do you have any idea how much I benched yesterday? I'd really rather not admit how much I benched yesterday. I'd really not admit. I'd really rather not admit that I capped out at 3 reps at 95. Yeah, I got 2 reps of 95. It was the best I could do. That was the best I could do. So, you know, probably could beat me in a fight. Say hi to my dad. He's watching on the TV now. Hi, Blaze's dad. It's so good to see you. Oh, wait, I got it. Hi, Blaze's dad. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing really well. Yeah, everyone say hi to Blaze's chat. Or fuck. Everyone say hi to Blaze's dad. Blaze's dad, do you have any life advice? Is he still watching? Can you give us life advice? Actually, just hand him the phone. Put him on. No, you don't do that. Ari says, I thought you were an elder god, to be honest. Millennia, at least. I thought you said millennial at least. Also, Pete saying he thought I was 87 million years old, which is blatantly avoiding the question. Fucking avoiding the question. Again, you are my aunt, and I'm putting you in a terraria, and I'm shaking you around. You're avoiding the fucking question. You need me in chat for you to be Pete, Abby. Oh my gosh, hello. A96, welcome to the chat, welcome to the channel. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing really well. What's the name I'm supposed to call you, by the way? What's the name Pete calls you? Because I don't know off the top of my head. Which I call you? 96 feels wrong. 69 maybe? I don't know. Ali says, actually, you're on my phone now, so I could shake you around. Okay, one of us is in the terrarium of somebody else. I'm just not sure which is which. Blaze says he doesn't understand Twitch. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Honestly, he's better off for it. Better off not understanding Twitch. He says, hi, good to see you all. Oh, that's so nice. That's nice. That's a very normal thing. Pete says, nah, I was giving you a hard time for complaining about being old at 30. Oh, okay. Assad. Yeah. Okay. I thought you were a figment of my imagination gone rogue. Huh. The more you know. Yeah. Abby is just V-bad at reaching Nirvana. I've been trying to break the karmic cycle of death and rebirth. I've been fucking trying, you guys, and I'm not getting there. Terraria is a video game. I was trying to say terrarium. Okay, you guys know I can't talk. I feel I came out here to have a good time on my birthday, and I'm feeling so attacked right now. Being on the broadcast side of Twitch stream is quite an experience. It is. I enjoy it. I mean, their music is pretty good. Whose music? Fuck, what did I say this time? Trans in this lifetime, L. Look, I've been through the karmic cycle of death and rebirth so many times, and I chose to be trans in this one. Fuck me. Ain't no way we're getting to Nirvana this time. Ain't no way, baby. Just throw it in the trash. We'll get them next time. Anyway, no. Walking around the grocery store is an essential contributor to my weekly exercise. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, class. This. Food pickup at grocery stores is life-changing. This shit rules, okay? No. Walking around a grocery store sucks shit, okay? Paint a word picture for you. You've gone onto the grocery store and you want to get minced garlic. Very normal thing. So you think, okay, sick, minced garlic. Probably right where the normal garlic is, produce aisle. You head on over to the produce aisle, find the garlic. Cool, I want minced garlic. Not there. And you're like, fuck, okay. And you look around, where's the minced garlic? I can't find it. Okay, minced garlic. What? That comes in like a jar. Jarred stuff is usually like around the pasta sauce or whatever, right? It's usually used in like pasta, Italian shit. Okay, maybe it's the pasta aisle. Walk down the pasta aisle, minced garlic, minced garlic, minced garlic, minced garlic. No, can't find it. Fuck. Okay, all right. Is minced garlic refrigerated? Maybe it's in the refrigerated aisle. I don't think it is, but let's go over. You walk all the way to the other side of Food Lion to the refrigerated aisle. Minced garlic, minced garlic, minced garlic, minced garlic. You can't fucking find it. It's been 15 minutes, and you haven't cleared one item from your grocery list. Okay. Fuck. You find an employee. They're kind of busy. You know, they're wearing the jacket over their shirt. They're trying to leave. Okay, not that one. Find an employee. Hey, excuse me, where's the minced garlic? Oh, it's over in produce. Under. The minced garlic is under the produce. Okay. You go over to the produce aisle, right? And you look under the shelves. Yeah, okay, you did it. You found the minced garlic. It took 20 minutes. You found the minced garlic. I open up the Food Lion app and I type in minced garlic. 2 seconds, okay? It's a fucking farce, okay? 2 seconds. And that's every grocery item. Where the fuck is baking soda? I don't know. The Food Lion app does though. Baking soda. You did it. Finish all your goddamn grocery shopping in 6 minutes, okay? Schedule for pickup tomorrow at 4, okay? I don't even have to set foot into a Kroger. Are you kidding me? No, if you respect your time, we just had fucking rubes. You guys aren't learning anything, and that's what's pissing me off right now. You're not learning anything from my lessons, okay? We were just talking about time, about how the future can or can't hurt you. I'm not sure yet, but the point is, time is rapidly decreasing, and you're spending it looking for minced garlic. Show a little respect. Use the Food Lion to Go app, okay, for once in your life. Anyway, one time I did do all of my grocery shopping on the Kroger app, right? And I was like, I didn't get that much stuff. I'm just gonna bike to the Kroger. The Kroger is like 2.5 miles away. I'll just bike there, right? I biked there, stopped my little bike right in the to-go parking spot, checked in with the app. Guy comes out, brings my grocery. I put it in my backpack and bike home. Got a 5-mile bike and all of my groceries in like 20 minutes. Felt European as fuck, dude. Food pickup at the grocery store is life-changing. Could be the move. Tell us to grow up or fuck off. That's exactly grow up or fuck off. Also, we don't have Food Lion here. You get it, Allison. Whatever your grocery store is, they probably have an app, and if they have an app, they probably have grocery pickup. Maybe it costs you like $5 or whatever, right? Just order a bunch of stuff. Just ride your bike into the store. That's actually huge. I love that. We have Giant and Aldi. I'm pretty sure, I think I know Aldi has a good app, so yeah, just use your app. Just use your app. I thought it was you're 15, just start vaping. Okay, by 15, you should be vaping. By 25, you should be using the Food Lion to Go app. Guys, take some fucking notes, okay? Florida is just Publix. Shout out to Wegmans. It's not a grocery store. It's an experience. Big up. Yeah, life advice 8.5. Go to a Wegmans. Wegmans rules. The Wegmans in my in Jersey had a little train that would drive around the top of the grocery store. It kicked ass. Wegmans rule. It is an experience. Life advice number 9, you don't need to subscribe to HelloFresh. You don't. You think you do. And believe me, I am saying this as somebody who has used HelloFresh quite a bit, right? You don't need to subscribe to HelloFresh. It's a good service, especially if you get it like on the deal, right? Like, you know how you get HelloFresh like 50% off, and then it, you know, the next week it becomes like 40% off, and the next week it becomes 30% off, and then 20% off. If you get it on a sale, it's a pretty decent deal. You don't need to subscribe to HelloFresh. Here's the thing. Here, I'll show you guys. Show you a little secret. I'm sure some of you in the know, you know this one. Yeah, because I know we have some certified adults in chat. I'm sure some of you know this. HelloFresh. Oh, that's Fresh. This is one of my favorite recipes. This is one of my favorite HelloFresh recipes. Very great vegetarian recipe. the chickpea powered couscous with zucchini and grape tomatoes, right? There's your fucking shopping list, guys. You could just look, these recipes are online. You could just look them up, okay? Cool. Zucchini, tomato, thyme, garlic, scallions, lemons, chickpeas. Some seasonings. Probably have couscous in your cabinet. If you don't, you should. Couscous kicks ass. There you go. Dinner's done, dude. You didn't need to pay $12.99 for that, okay? Giving them away for free, right? Here, I'm gonna shill so heavy right now. I've for sure talked about this one before. The AnyList app, are you kidding me? This is the shit. If you want news you can use from today's stream, it's download AnyList. Buy the premium version. It's like $10 a year or some shit, right? And what AnyList does is on your phone, in addition to a bunch of other really great features, on your phone, you go to the HelloFresh chickpea powered couscous page, right? AnyList puts a little button on your browser and you just bink, you tap it, imports the entire fucking thing to the app. The app has a recipe book. From the recipe book, you tap the recipe, puts all the ingredients on your grocery list. Do that 5 times, your grocery list for the whole week is done in like 2 seconds. It fucking rules. Hey, here's the thing. This is why I'm losing my mind right now. Because it makes so much sense. And you guys are sitting here in the Stone Age, okay? You guys are sitting here in the Stone Age. You're subscribed to HelloFresh. You're walking through the grocery store, okay? Make a move. Download AnyList. Import the entire HelloFresh library into it. Tap 5 recipes you like. Import it to your grocery list. And here's where I fucking lose my mind. This is what makes me become the Joker. That recipe list, go to the Kroger app. Bing, bam, boom. For food pickup, you just prepped your whole week in 10 minutes. You're kidding me. So yeah, anyway, what was I talking about? Sorry, I just blacked back in. Sorry, I just blacked back in. You don't need to subscribe to HelloFresh. It's true, you don't. It's so true. You don't need to subscribe to HelloFresh. I'm almost 3 years past 30 and I haven't grocery maxed yet. This is what I'm taught. This is grocery maxing. We're grocery maxing here. Tyler actually usually does the grocery shopping, but he refuses to use any kind of list. He simply goes to the store again. Stone Age. Not even Stone Age. You know, in Minecraft, before you get stone tools and you have to build a shitty wood pickaxe. That's where Tyler is, right? I'm sorry. Okay. Let me read this one more time. Tyler actually usually does the grocery shopping, but he refuses to use any kind of list. He simply goes to the store again if he forgets something. That's insane. Like, Allison, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know if you realize how much you just devastatingly blew up Tyler's spot, but that's insane. That's so crazy to me. Do you live next door to a grocery store? Is that like where we're at? Is your home a loft apartment above an Aldi? Like, what's happening here? Vale says, no, I'm at the agricultural age. There's a difference. Vale's just growing her food. Just has a plot of wheat seeds in the backyard. I get it. Mike says, I live 3 minutes from ShopRite. Another trip to the grocery store means nothing. Mike, I love the way you phrase that. It means nothing. A trip to the grocery store. It's nothing to me. I'm sorry this is difficult for you. Fucking anime villain ass. Blaze says, I'm still hitting trees with my hands. Blaze is still hunting and gathering. Metaphorically speaking, yeah. Tyler is from the Great North. He is just stronger than it. And I'll be honest here. Like, the anger that I have right now, it's because I'm weak, right? It's because I see what you all are doing, and I'm jealous that I don't have the fortitude for it. Also, full disclosure, Chandler does like 90% of the grocery shopping. Okrius says, I come back to HelloFresh slander. Okrius, we're not getting HelloFresh sponsorship, bud. Like, Okrius, I'm so sorry, but like in this, like, did I guys tell you about the time I almost took a HelloFresh sponsorship? I've definitely talked about this. So Stream Elements, what are we at, by the way? Oh, that's right. I was like, damn, we've only been streaming for 50 minutes. That's because I had to I crashed my stream. Yeah, Stream Elements will just give out sponsorships to anybody, but they're like shitty. They're basically just referral code. I don't have to reply. I've talked about this before. Clem says later, I'll be lurking. Thank you, Clem. I hope you have a really good night. As always, lurkers are welcome. Dan says, my dad has joined the Costco cult. Hell yeah. Child's play, if you will. I live 3 minutes from a ShopRite. Another trip to the grocery store is nothing. Child's play, if you will. Yeah, exactly. Costco's baller. Their garlic wings are Carl Weezer eating a croissant noise. Yeah, exactly. Chandler is powerful, so this tracks. Absolutely. I mean, I'm all for clowning on them. The thing is, HelloFresh is a good service, right? And if you get it on sale, it's decent value. It's just full price. It's just not worth it. It's okay. Our car gets good gas mileage. There you go. Hey, you would be losing money if you didn't drive your good gas mileage car. Life advice 10, go play Raid Shadow Legends. Oh shit. It's so funny you mentioned that because, okay. Number 10 is you probably need more sleep. Yeah, Chandler giving you out Eldritch Magic. Absolutely. Yeah, Life Advice 10. Life Advice 10 is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Chandler says, I'm also basically controlling the schedule of engineering for a nuclear missile capable fast attack submarine. Chandler, you can't say that. You can't talk. Chandler, you can't tell chat you basically are responsible for the nuclear launch codes because it's true. HelloFresh has its niche, but they're so desperate to get you to come back once you've left. I honestly, you just gotta leave HelloFresh on read. I'd love to sleep more. My neighbors disagree. Yeah, okay, so this one is honestly pretty pithy, right? Because it's like, I think we all know we should sleep more, and it's like, yeah, sorry. I'm sorry I work a full-time job. I'm sorry I have to go grocery shopping. I'm sorry I have to take showers. I'm sorry I have to do chores. Like, I would love to sleep more, but like, we do shit. We live life. We breathe air. Somehow we're gonna get there. But just try for me, okay? I get it. There's so many excuses. Ooh, I have insomnia. Ooh, I get so restless. My neighbors are so loud. It gets so warm. I have to pee in the middle of the night. I get it. Believe me, I get it. Just try for me. Just try to get more sleep. That's all I'm saying. And feel so wonderful. Thank you, Pete. Thank you. Allie says, I get an A in Pokemon Sleep every week. That you get a good grade in sleep, which is both reasonable to want and possible to achieve. Ogria says, yo, this Phoenix Wright music, you know it. I wanted something thoughtful, okay? I wanted some music that was fucking thoughtful for you fucking Stone Age, wonderful people. Wonderful, wonderful people. We've discussed my sleep scores. Okay. All right, fine. Where's my phone? Oh, that's right. I threw my phone on the ground. Found it. In the interest of being open and honest, let's look up my Fitbit sleep scores. Whatever. So actually, today's sleep score is great. Today, I got a great grade in sleep today. Look at this shit. This shit is so easy for me. Look at that. I got 81. I got 81, 8.5 hours. 8.5, and that's asleep, okay? I had an hour 15 awake, right? So I was in bed for almost 10 hours. I went to sleep at 9, and I woke up at 7, okay? That's what it took for me to get this sleep score, okay? You didn't get great sleep. You got good... What? No, I got great sleep. Oh, shit. It does say... You're right. It says good. I had to be in bed for 10 hours to get this. It doesn't get better than this. But, Huh? What? Huh? My Fitbit is telling me that... Huh? My Fitbit's telling me that I was asleep from 4:20 p.m. to 7:37 p.m. I'm not even wearing my Fitbit right now. It thinks I'm asleep right now. Look at... Why does it think I'm asleep? Why does it think I got 3 hours of sleep? What the fuck? But anyway, Wednesday, 6 hours, 41 minutes. Tuesday, 5 hours, 54 minutes. Monday, 5 hours, 46 minutes. Sunday, 5 hours, 4 minutes. Friday, 5 hours, 17 minutes. So, like, my sleep has been pretty bad, right? Over the past week, it seems like I usually average about 6 hours, which it's not good. I probably need to sleep more, you know? Honestly, I have a disproportionate amount of awake time every night, according to my Fitbit. According to my Fitbit, I have around an hour to an hour and a half of awake time each night. I kind of want to get a sleep study because that feels wrong. I don't know. I feel like I should have more rested time, but I don't know like what's up with it. All right, it sounds like you guys are all getting great sleep. It seems like I'm the only one who's like totally fumbling the bag here, I guess. So, okay, we're at Life Advice 10. We're at Life Advice 10. So that means we are going to slip into our next segment. I'm gonna throw on our hype music. We're gonna put our hype music back on. We're gonna skew it on over to Just Chatting. Ooh, this is a nice background. Wait, I like this background. Hold on. Let's just make it big. This is so cute. Hey, do you want to meet me under the cherry blossoms? Do you want to meet me under the cherry blossom tree? I think it would be really, I just want to hang out. I want to hang out. Oh, it looks so nice. This is so cute with the little house. Okay, cool. This is where we'll do our unboxing. Awesome. Like up until 6 a.m. for one more game. Oh, okay. Yeah, Mike says, I get great sleep during the week. Then the weekend comes and I'm up all night gambling, like up until 6 a.m. for one more game. Mike, just start doing heroin. I'm sorry, if you're gambling CSGO skins or if you're doing Genshin rolls or whatever, just take up a cooler addiction. Birthday party under the cherry blossom tree. Exactly. I'll meet you under the cherry blossoms. Oh, so cute. Okrius says, I only sleep like 5 hours nightly. Okay, so Okrius, life advice number 10 applies to you. Get more sleep. For me, get more sleep. Pete says, I'll sleep more when I buy a house. Pete, when you buy a house, you have to move into the house. And when you move into the house, you have to arrange the house. And when you arrange it, you have to decorate it. So, you know, you'll get sleep eventually. Heroin is expensive, but Mahjong gives me money sometimes. That's true. Mahjong never, or heroin never gives you money. That's so true. Okay, so it is time for our unboxing of the night. It only took us, what, 2.5 hours, 3 hours? How long have I been here? We started at like 5? You know, we're actually only at 2 hours. We're making decent time tonight, I think. Which really says something about the kind of time we normally make. Anyway. Pete just needs an empty room with a bed, a toilet, a fridge, and a Rickroll. I'm sorry, is Pete a sim? Is Pete a character from The Sims? Mahjong is the Galaxy Brain gambling game. I've always said that Mahjong is the game for like smart gamblers, right? For like real intellectual types. Pete says, yes, I am a sim. Pete, if you don't mind me saying, I think you are like the most sim-like person I know. I think I'm actually, I think I might be getting perilously close to losing my hair. I'll maybe check that out later. Anyway, all right, let's see what we got. This is a gift from Blaze. Showed up to my house a few days ago, and I don't know what's in it. So we are going to find out what it is together. All I'm usually so bad at opening these, by the way. It's getting a little green screened out, but it has a very cute, like, little confetti pattern. Anthrax, OMG, Blaze, how kind. Honestly, release me from this coil. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Holy shit. I don't have a table or anything to put this all out on. I do it, Blaze. I very much appreciate that this gift did not explode into into a bunch of small items like the last one. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we've got. Oh my god. So we have a letter here that has cool spot on it, obviously, that says Yo Abster with sunglasses. Of course, in line with my piece of advice, which is put sunglasses on it. Everything is cooler with sunglasses. We've got three little items. Chandler says, no, I haven't got my anthrax shot. That's like the only one the army didn't give. You can get an anthrax shot? I didn't know that was a thing. No spoilers. Your gift rhymes with panthrax. Oh my goodness. You shouldn't have. Okay. I'm going to open up this one first because it's like kind of a cool circular pattern and I really love that. I find that very exciting. Literally the funniest thing I've seen in the last several months. Oh my god. I'll tell this story super quick, because it really, truly was a you had to be there moment. But when Blaze visited, he and I were playing Cool Spot, right? And he got to like one of the bonus stages or whatever, where like you're jumping around in a 7-Up bubble and you're getting stars and stuff. And at the end of the bonus stage, like when you get the Chaos Emeralds in Sonic, Cool Spot comes dragging out one of 6 letters, and he's dragging a V. And fuck, can I like? I'm just gonna look it up a video super quick. No, okay. All right. Anyway, the V spelled out virgin, okay? Cool Spot, his Chaos Emeralds are the letters to the word virgin. And he just slowly, celebratorily drug out the letter V, and it said virgin. The game called Blaze a Virgin. It was the funniest goddamn thing ever. We were just aghast. Me, Blaze, and Chandler, we were just like aghast at that. So I was trying to find if there was like maybe just like a 10-second video of Cool Spot dragging out the V, but I can't find it, and I don't care like that much to find it. But he says, okay, so I learned something about that because I couldn't find video footage of it. Okay. Turns out that's only on the initial run of the game. After some time, they updated the cartridges to instead spell out Uncola. They knew. It slipped their radar. Holy shit, that's so funny. That's because Blaze, you and I, we were just fucking around with emulators, right? Because I just had a bunch of emulators installed. And I picked out Cool Spot because I know you like Cool Spot. And the way I downloaded my emulators, they have every version of each game in the repository. So I probably just picked like the 1.0 version or whatever, like the unupdated version. So I must have picked an old ROM. That's so fucking funny. That's so at some point in the production run of Cool Spot for Super Nintendo, someone was like, hey, maybe our protagonist shouldn't be spelling out the word virgin as the primary goal of the game. And the reason for that is that Cool Spot for Super Nintendo was made by Virgin Interactive. That was the reason for it. Okay. So our first item here is the Instant Manny. Press on nails. Oh my gosh, wait, that's really cute. 42 nails, 1 nail file, 1 nail file, 1 cuticle pusher, 1 prep pad, 1 glue. Straight from the salon. More sizes than ever. Better than gel. The length is extra short and the color is even. Oh, this is so cute. It looks like it's do you mind? Is anyone else seeing this? Who are you? Can you leave, please? I'm trying to appreciate my instant Manny set. Who is this? Tony Hobbins? Anyway. My background is a YouTube video. So we sometimes get YouTube ads, if you could believe that. If you could believe that. My dad says that's Glenn. Is your dad still watching? Hi, Blaze's dad. I hope you're doing well. Okay, let's open up the next one. Okay, so here's number 2. I'm realizing now the packaging says for a totally cool kid. I will attest to this. I'm the coolest kid. I'm a squid now. I'm a kid now. I'm 30 fucking years old. What's up, cool kid? Okay, so this is what is this? Behold. It says, "May you be proud of the work you do, the person you are, and the difference you make." Oh, that's so sweet. It's like a writing set. It's like a little writing set. He says he's enjoying this and that you're very pretty. I can't help but think that maybe you've editorialized that last one, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I think, Blaze's dad, I think you're very pretty too, if you don't mind. Is that too forward of me? So it's like a memo. It's like a memo book. It's like a memo book, which actually this is really, I basically do this at work, right? Whenever I get phone calls, in my notebook, I just haphazardly write down notes in it. This might be useful. Oh, and it's a keychain with the same message, right? May you be proud of the work you do, the person you are, and the difference you make. Oh, that's so sweet. I hope I make a difference, because at work I definitely don't. Very flirtatious. Yeah, Blaze, put your dad on. Let me flirt with your dad. Oh yeah, it does. It says it on the pen as well. May you be proud of the work you do, the person you are, and the difference you make. It's like a mantra. It's like a mantra. And you know what? That is true. May you all be proud of the work you do, the person you are, and the difference that you make. Disclaimer, I theme my gifts. I couldn't find one I wanted to include, and I couldn't remember another one I had brought. So, no, I get it. And Blaze, you had mentioned that as well, that there were some other things you meant to add to this. But these already, I think these are really sweet. I think the theme is hands. I don't know. I'll open the rest and see. I'm going to do the card last, by the way. This one has a little bow on it, which I think is very sweet. This third one is the only gift on the... Oh, okay, got it. This is the only one on theme. This is awesome. It's a cool spot magnet. It's a cool spot. Look at this. Look at this shit. That's so cool. Also, speaking of cool, Luna, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're doing really well. It's so good to see you. Free him from his prison. He wishes to be free. He can't be free from the confines of his plastic bones. Dude, how the fuck did Cool Spot not catch on? How the fuck did Cool Spot not catch on? That's ridiculous. He rocks. He's a spot with sunglasses. Come on, it writes itself. I'm starting to think the theme may have been Cool Spot. Excuse me, oh my goodness. He's too cool to be vacuum sealed. Cool Spot had a video game and everything. Yeah, we were talking about the Cool Spot video game before. This is a Blow Pop Mini. It's a Blow Pop with... Oh, shit. It's a Blow Pop. It's a candy. It's a candy heart, which is so cute. It also on the back says it says it is to Abster from Spot. So really, this birthday gift doesn't come from Blaze. It comes from Cool Spot, is what I'm getting out of this. Oh, it's a blow pop. What did I say? Did I say blow pop? That's what it is. I will not be enjoying this now because I'd rather not chew into the microphone. And it has a sticker that says World Traveler, which was me like a week ago. I guess I wasn't a world traveler. I was still in the continental United States, but you get it. And we have, oh my goodness. We have a Blaze original design. Blaze, I'm so sorry about what's about to happen. This is awesome. Yeah. It's green. Blaze gave me a completely transparent card. Oh my god, it's green screened out so cleanly. That's awesome. That kicks ass, man. This is amazing. I promise you Blaze's name is on this, but it's green screened out. That's so funny. So it says, the front has an image of Cool Spot, and it says, have a sportacular birthday, Abby. And on the back it says, hope 2024 is your coolest year yet. That's so fucking sweet. And I know y'all can't like see it super well because it's getting fucking green screened. But this is a Blaze original. Blaze does graphic design, and he made this himself. It's very, very sweet. And it is laminated, baby. We love a laminated card in this household. That's so sweet. Blaze, thank you so much. Really, I truly do appreciate it. I've always said that you're an excellent gift giver, and that remains to be unchallenged, I would say. Yeah, that was super sweet. I really appreciate it. I think I got everything. Oh no way! That was the end of our playlist too. That was the end of our music. So okay, the timing was great on that, I guess. And it is now, I believe, it has auto-played into relaxing Donkey Kong music, which y'all, my YouTube keeps auto-playing into this. It wants me to play this. It wants me to listen to this so badly. Like it keeps auto-playing into it. So I guess we'll listen to it actually, because it's a nice playlist. Like I've listened to some of it. It's nice. Next life advice. Yeah, we'll get back to it. We'll get back into it. I'm in no rush. Chandler, I know you go to sleep at like 9. I'm in no rush. Hey, didn't Pete say he was going live today? Isn't Pete gonna be playing Donkey Kong Country today? Isn't Pete like the #1 Donkey Kong Country speedrunner? That's just what I heard. So it's kind of fitting that we're listening to Donkey Kong music. That's all I'm saying. I wonder if anyone is playing Donkey Kong Country 2 on Twitch sometime. Same brain cell. Same. Blaze making the same fucking joke. Same. God, fucking. It's easy. It's so easy. Yeah, by the way, anybody in chat, if you're not following Pete, go do it. Go do it. I don't have any fancy like shout out command or clips or whatever like you do, but like, yeah, right, literally right now, like keep watching me, obviously, but like go to his channel and follow, and we'll probably definitely raid into him tonight, probably. Thank you. I've never played a Rayman. Pete should play Rayman Legends. I was literally, so before I stream, right, wow, spoilers. Before I stream, I usually just autoplay some YouTube videos, right? I like to autoplay YouTube videos of people being funny, right? Like I generally like to listen to videos of people who are funny, right? Like funny people as I get ready for stream. It puts me in the right headspace. And I was watching like, you know, my usuals, Danny Gonzalez, Gabby Bell, Jarvis Johnson. But it auto-played into a Scott the Woz video. And he was talking about the Wii U, right? and he talked about something I didn't actually realize, that Rayman Legends was originally supposed to be a Wii U exclusive, right? And it was like one of the biggest major wins for the Wii U early on, and the Wii U performed so poorly, Ubisoft was like, pull the plug, we're not doing the exclusive thing anymore, and they made it a console-wide release. Because the Wii U literally like shit the bed so badly. They were like, fuck it, just put it on all the other consoles too. Hi, Pecco. I might need to get a different background if this one has this many ads. Or you know, how about we just get into, we'll go back to our advice so I get off of this screen. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, we'll go back. I just watch streams with more viewers than me, get depressed, then shout at the viewers who are there. Oh, Pete, so Pete, this is a great move. This is a great move. Before you go live, Pete, right? Go into a bunch of popular streams, right? And then start saying, "Hey, you should watch my channel." Going live. That's it. Yeah. That's how to be a toxic streamer, right? Go into bigger channels and just say, "Going live soon." They love that. Oh yeah, the bigger streamers, they love that 100 band speed run. Yeah. Blaze says, I just got a recommended video implying Scott the Waz. No! Wait. This is fucking breaking off the news wire. Okay, we're gonna investigate ourselves. There's no way. Blaze says he just got a video recommendation implying that Scott the Waz is canceled. That's just, Blaze, that's just because your algorithm is full of Scott the Waz hate, because your heart and soul is full of hate for Scott the Waz. Scott the Waz canceled. Not canceled games, no. Did Scott ever say if the Switch 6 years in was canceled? No. No. I want to know if Scott was canceled. Okay, all right. We could do better. Scott the Waz controversy. He can't get uh-oh. Scott needs to make a statement about the Alax Bop. What? Okay, super big tangent here because we cannot get into this. 3 years ago, Relax Alax and Bob Dunga had a lot of drama. It actually kind of was not a great situation. I unsubscribed to Relax Alax because of it. I have no idea why Scott the Waz would be involved in this. From what I understand, it was just between Alax and Bob Dunga. I don't know where Scott would play into this. All right, let's sort by like 1 month ago, maybe. Past month. Has Scott ever actually been seriously unemployed? No. Scott the Waz with literally zero context? No. I'm getting nothing. I'm getting nothing here. I'm sorry. I think you're spreading misinformation. Blaze, you're making me terrified for nothing. I just got a recommended video implying Scott the Waz. Yeah, no, I think you're just lying. I think you're just lying to me. I think you're lying to me to get attention. Sorry. If you have the video, link it to me. We probably won't watch it on stream, but for my own information. I mean, if he's problematic, I want to know. I'll say this. If Scott the Waz gets canceled, Blaze, you have the right to tell me you told me so. Don't just say you're going live, silly. Post a link. Also, yeah, all streamers absolutely love it. Absolutely. Dan says, I have to head home, but maybe on after. Happy birthday again. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dan. I really appreciate it. I don't know how long we're going tonight. I truly and sincerely have no idea how long I'm going to do this tonight. At this rate, probably at least a few more hours. This might be a longer one. I have a friend from college who leaned into the Wii U aesthetic so hard, they got a kiosk from the dump when the Wii U came out. Or when the Wii U went out. Yeah, Chandler, I remember that. I remember your buddy who had a whole app. What's happening? I'm so scared right now. What is that? What is happening? Oh my gosh! Hello, Maya. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so. Sorry, I didn't even know what my own alert was. I hear people outside, and I'm starting. There's someone like someone talking outside. I don't know if that's coming through the mic. I'm gonna close my window. I'm gonna close my window. Oh no, I lost cool spot. I'm gonna be real. I mean, my window is open and I'm being pretty loud, right? So I don't know if he was talking to me or not. I guess it's probably pretty conspicuous. I don't know what that was. Chandler says you closing the window scared me more. Sorry. Can't hear. Tell him to fuck off. I'm not doing that. Chandler says I heard them yelling outside. Look, far be it from me to assume that anything is about me, but it felt like he was yelling at me. It felt that I don't know. I feel weird. I feel weird right now. Okay. So, first of all, another Inu fan. Hello. Let me give you. Look. You come into my house. You're my guest. You come into my house. I love you. Maya, we've been friends for quite a while. Hello. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. It is so good to see you on this honorable day, the day of my birth. The day before the day of my birth. I hope you're doing really well. What did you get up to on your stream? Let's see. Let's see what you got up to. Well, okay, I really butchered that one. There we go. You're playing game. Wow, my command is fucking broken. You canceled stream today. Okay, got it. Well, either way. Either way, welcome. It's so good to see you. Abby, when presented with bad Scott evidence, like, I do not see it. It's true. I just ignore it. Sorry, did Scott say the N-word? I do not see it. Sorry, let me catch up on chat. Blaze posted the link. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. You were all telling me to look. Sorry, I was dealing with a fucking person yelling outside my window. Sorry, I completely ignored this scathing Scott the Woz evidence. Okay, I have it in my clipboard now. We'll watch it in a sec. Luna says, hey Abby, what should I do for the rest of my evening? Okay, you should. Okay, I got it. First of all, keep watching my stream, obviously. Gotta get those numbers up. Keep watching my stream, obviously. But I think you should draw something. If you're not very good at drawing something, I think you should try to develop a new technique. Look up, I don't know. Look up how to do life drawing, which is one of the most complicated and difficult skills in art. You can knock it out in an hour, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, draw a fucking cup, okay? Find something on your desk, okay? Try to draw it accurately. Try to draw from sight for once, okay? Just try draw. God. Fucking, what am I, fucking parent? Come on. I'm sorry. Maya says, I drove past the local Quickie Mart and Darling was like, how have we not gone there? And immediately a group of people just ran out screaming at each other. How have we not gone there? And then like a fist fight just breaks out in front of the store. Chandler says no one is right in the front and the front door is locked. Okay. I mean, I'm not worried about like an actual altercation. I just don't like being perceived, really. Like that, sincerely, that's really the problem. Is the idea that somebody can hear me out my window is actually what's bothering me. I went live to send my e-news here. Oh, I appreciate that. Okay, so you're basically like hosting the channel. That's very cool. I'm just guessing it could be he's having a mental health crisis or something. I don't think that's it. I think either... I think he's just hooting and hollering. I think most realistically, he's just having a good time. I think me being like the skittish white person or whatever is like, oh, the sounds of somebody enjoying themselves outside. It must be about me. Like, I think that's probably what's happening here. Most realistically, I think it's just someone having a fun time. Okay. All right, yeah, let's see why is Scott the Waz canceled. Let's find out together. Let's find out together, gamers. Oh yeah, it's like 4 minutes. Okay, great. Oh, whew. Okay, yeah, okay. So this is 3 weeks ago. Okay, it's 4 minutes, so yeah, we can watch this, and it's titled "We Need to Talk About Scott the Woz." And I've been saying this for years.
Hi.
I've been saying we need to talk about him, about how funny he is, about how charming he is, about how unproblematic he is. Oh. Okay, Blaze says he was talking about Scott the Woz, not the person outside. Okay. Oh no, if Scott the Woz is like not doing okay, that's gonna be sad. Well, let's find out together.
I want to make this as short as
Also, take care, Maya. I hope you have a very good evening. I love you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully we don't learn something very sad in the next 4 minutes.
possible. I usually don't just do little update videos like this, but this one's very important to me. I need to address something again. I just addressed a bunch of stuff, but this one's real. This isn't fake like those other ones. As a lot of you know, might know, at the end of last year, my friend Bob quit the podcast that we were doing together. We built this really cool podcast over 2 years that was one of the highest rated gaming podcasts, and he left me. And I was really sad because I loved the show and I didn't want to see it go. So I took some time to reflect and decided I would keep it going. I wanted to do it on my own, but with a cool guest host for every episode, to fly somebody into Brooklyn and host it in person with different people from all over the gaming space. YouTube creators, wrestlers, game developers,
shilling his podcast.
Anybody
Fine.
who had a voice and wanted to come on and talk about video games with me.
I mean, sounds like a cool podcast.
So I thought, what more of a perfect guest to get than Scott the Woz? I mean, he is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I see him as the top Nintendo reviewer right now. I mean,
He was on Arlo's
makes
podcast.
such great content.
He was really good on
beloved by
Arlo's
myself and
podcast.
so many people. To co-host a podcast with him in person in Brooklyn, my podcast, that would be such a dream. So I reached out to him right away, wanted him to be the first guest. I thought we were pretty close. I mean, we'd hung out before, we'd worked together before. I thought he was
Everything
a pretty good
in the background
guy.
is fine.
So I thought it'd be
probably.
no issue to reach out
I don't
and
think that's a problem.
try and figure out getting him in. I don't know if he would fly in, but yeah, I guess what I didn't take into account there, and this was my bad, is just how good of a guy he is, because he instantly said yes, booked everything immediately, and right now as I'm filming this, we are live in Brooklyn.
Interesting. The problem is how good of a guy he is. Typical. Blaze is trying to take down Scott the Woz, and the only thing he's guilty of is being an excellent, professional, charming young man.
Well, no, that can't be true. Right now, as you're watching this, it's tomorrow. But for you right now, we are live in Brooklyn doing an episode of my podcast. I don't know if Scott goes live often, but I'm very nervous and very anxious about doing this live and doing it the first time, the new show with everything that we've changed. If you've been a fan of the show for a long time, please check it out. It's still good. If anything, I think it's better now. And if you tried it before and you didn't really know about it, or if you liked it, it's my baby now. It's my show. And it's really, I'm seeing it this year as an extension of what I do online. I have this channel and that channel, my two babies. And I'd really appreciate it if you support me to go support the podcast.
I mean, I'm very excited
Also,
for this guy and his podcast.
I really wanted to hit 100,000 subs. That would mean so much to me. I'd make such a big deal about it. It would be my third ever YouTube play button. I have these two over here. The ones from my main channel, the 100,000 and the 1 million, which is so awesome. But I'd love to get the 100,000 for the podcast. But to add a third one to that of something that I've poured a little love into, I know we can do it. There's enough of you here to help us push past that last little bit to get the play button.
So this is actually, I will give it to this guy. This is excellent bait. Like actually very, very good. Cause we all just watched 3 minutes of him show his podcast. But like, first of all, very good title and thumbnail. Drew our attention, right? The little gimmick, having himself green screen in the background with a baseball bat, it's kept me watching. It's kept me engaged. And then third of all, I like the part where he said really nice things about Scott the Woz and validated my belief system. I think it was really valuable for me.
We have some other
We'll
really
finish this.
cool
It's just
guests
another
lined up.
minute.
We actually have a guest lined up for every episode through March. And the only reason we don't have guests in April is because it's too far away to start booking. And I'm so excited to sit down. Fan of just this channel, you just want to see, I have 4 videos that are very soon that take things and spend more time on this. And, the first one of those should be videos weekly again. Pretty much everything.
Okay, cool. It feels good to be right. It feels good to know that Scott the Woz is still the only good creator on YouTube. So when are you going on Scott's podcast? It's so Scott doesn't have the podcast. It's this guy, Beat 'em Ups, who has the. You know what? I have to get on the podcast at the same time as Scott. So Scott doesn't have a podcast, but he's as I said, I lost Cool Spot again. As I said during that video, Scott was on Arlo's podcast, and Arlo is another Nintendo YouTuber who's very normal about Nintendo. Arlo once did a 15-minute video about the fact that Nintendo tweeted a picture of Mario eating a watermelon, and it was only about 60% ironic, 40% sincere, I would say. Arlo's very funny, and yeah, Scott was very charming, very affable, very well spoken on Arlo's podcast. So, sorry, Scott is cool. He's cool and good and sweet. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Pete says, I'll be going live soon. Have fun, Pete. Have fun. I would watch your Pete. I would watch your stream, but I'm busy right now. I would watch your stream, but I'm busy right now. I can still take Scott down. Nobody would listen to his podcast when they come listen to ours. I see. We'll just have to make a bigger podcast. What doing what? What you doing? Just yapping. Just yapping. Isn't that all I ever fucking do? I'm just yapping. That's all this channel is. It's just yapping. All right, what's 11? What did I write? I don't even know what I wrote for these anymore. Oh shit, this one's so true. This one's actually so true. Life advice number 11. I'm not an Apple shill, but AirPods changed my life. All right, y'all. Can we talk about these? I know I bitch about my AirPods because they always die during my streams. Look at this. These are my AirPods, right? And honestly, I use AirPods because they fit my ear shape because I have weird ears, right? Any true wireless earbuds, right? Any true wireless earbuds are life-changing. Get Raycons if you must. Samsung earbuds, AirPods. For me, AirPods, right? These things have fucking changed my life. My pods specifically, right? I've had for 2 or 3 years, right? And they still work great, right? I've worn these things out running. I wear them to the gym. I wear them at work. I wear them at home. Like, there are probably days where I spend more time wearing my AirPods than not wearing my AirPods, right? And I do this move, right, where I swap out my AirPods. I usually wear one at a time, so I pretty much never run out of batteries if I stay on top of things. I've been rained on. They've gotten soaking wet in my hair. I've showered with them on before because I forgot. I recently ran one of them through the washing machine and dryer. Like, I pulled it out of the dryer and I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, it's been 3 years. I finally have to get new ones. No, still works. Still fucking works. The audio quality is not even noticeably different. Like, again, I'm not an Apple shill, right? I think people shit on Apple like a little unnecessarily. I think Apple deserves it, right? Because it has a large part of the market share and it's kind of pretentious. But like, in general, I think Apple products are good for what they are. and I think AirPods are fucking life-changing. Blaze says, like, I was literally thinking, quote, I used to say AirPods changed my life. Now I take them for granted. Yeah, no, for real. Like, you were thinking that on the drive home. Yeah, for sure. Mike says, I have never purchased wireless earbuds. Mike, you're going to love today's sponsor, Raycons. No, I'm kidding. Pete says, I'm putting my wireless earbuds in right now. Yeah. Luna says, wait, are we back to the era of Bluetooth earpieces from the 2010s? Pretty much. That's pretty much what a true wireless earbud is. And you know what? Here, just so we can balance out the Apple praise I've been giving, right? So we can balance it out. The microphone on these don't fucking work. On neither of my AirPods, the microphone just doesn't work anymore. It's just it's so busted. So yeah, which is really annoying because back when they did work, it was really like I would just like call my parents and I would just talk to them on my earbud for like hours, and it was so nice. I can't do that shit anymore. I don't know if it's a problem with the software or the hardware or whatever, but I just can't do it. So yeah, okay, cool. That's me shitting on AirPods, is that the microphone doesn't fucking work. Dang, my AirPods and my AirPods Pros have died. Bestie, you gotta fucking charge them. I wonder if they would fit my weird ears. So yeah, Pete, I'll talk about that too. You know those every other earbud that have those little like nubs, right? It has the little nubs that like go into your ear canal. Those do not work for me. Straight up. If it goes into your ear, like into your ear canal, doesn't work. They pop out. I can't wear earbuds. Like I can't wear Samsung pods. I can't wear skull candies, right? Like they just do not work. But AirPods, if you look, AirPods, they sit on your earlobe, right? They don't go in your ear canal. They just sit on your earlobe. And these fit perfectly. Like I said, I run with these. I exercise with these. I do active things with these. And they never fall out. I used to have these like little silicone tips, right, that would hook into my ear canal because I was worried that they'd fall out while I was running. No, it's not even I don't even use those anymore because it's not a concern. They stay in my ear so well. Do they have active noise canceling? The Pros do. AirPod Pros have active noise canceling, and Chandler has those. It works real fucking well, dude. Like again, I cannot stress this enough. What does it say? It says I am not an Apple shill. It works real well. It works real well. Anytime I use the mic on my earbuds or car, the other person always says they can't hear me. Yeah, it's rough in the car too. It's rough. Like, yeah, if I try to talk on the phone in my car, it's also kind of rough. Fortunately, I guess I don't call people that much. You know what I mean? Like, I guess it's fine. All right, we're done shilling for Apple. Here we go. Perfect. We're bringing a little balance to it. Life advice number 12. If you have an Android, get YouTube revanced. If you have Apple, it's good fucking luck. Yeah, so here, again, since you guys are fucking children and you need fucking help, I'll show you exactly how to do this. Okay? It's not hard. It takes a little bit of steps, but it's not hard. It's not scary. Here, take my hand. Take my hand. I'll show you how to do it. You look up YouTube revanced. You go, well, okay. You go to YouTube revanced Reddit, right? We're going to go to the subreddit. And this is probably where you want to go, but it should be the sticky. Yeah, revanced links, guides, help, and FAQ, right? All right, I thought this would link to a guide. Okay, I thought they had a guide in the side. Okay, maybe if we go to the wiki real quick. Like I said, it's really easy, okay? It's super easy. Just go to links. Okay, go to links, and then go to. Okay, because it's a little complicated. You are gonna need a guide. Like I said, it's so easy. It's so fucking easy. I mean, I have it on my, fuck. Okay, maybe just to use the guide we found in the first place. Yeah, this guide probably, this guide, or where do we find it? Yeah, this guide right here. Yeah, this will probably work. Yeah. Yeah, this guide. Yeah. Revanced. I don't even know what Vanced is. Revanced. I hardly know her. Hardly. Fuck, I blew it. When was YouTube Vanced? And why do we need it Vanced again? Okay, so this guide will work. This is from 7 months ago, right? You go to the guide, YouTube Revanced, you follow these steps, and you'll get a funky little app on your phone. Look, you'll get a funky little app on your phone, on your Android phone, called YouTube Revanced, right? See, it's right there, the one with the notifications. Right? You get a funky little app called YouTube Revanced. And what it is it's YouTube Premium for free. No ads, background playing, even has sponsor block, so it skips sponsors, brings back the dislike button, it changes the logo so it says YouTube Premium so you feel fancy. All that shit for free. And on it, the biggest thing it gets me is background play. It's such bullshit. That the default YouTube app will not play music in the background. That's such a stupid thing to lock behind a premium feature, right? Can you access and edit your videos? I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't tried. I haven't had a need to try that. Maybe. I don't know. I get it. It's a video app for... I guess, but I use it for music. I love it using it for music. Background play used to be free. Yes, it did. Background play did used to be free. And then they unnecessarily gated it behind premium. It's stupid. Revance saved my daughter from a burning building. 10 out of 10. It's true. It's true. What if you want to watch on other people's platforms? What do you mean by that? That would be a different app, I guess. And actually, we'll talk about this too. The Revanced suite of software, it has mods for other programs. I haven't done a deep dive, but it has mods for Spotify. It has mods for Netflix. It has mods for fucking Twitter. Like, you can use this software package to modify other programs too. So like, it's not just, YouTube's the only one I use, but you can use it for other shit. So then it's just opening YouTube in your mobile web browser with uBlock. Oh, you could do that? You could, I didn't know that was allowed. Okay. Yeah, Vale, it's actually basically exactly that. Can I mod Twitch? You can if I make you a mod. Economists always say you can sell something, then give it for free, but not give something for free and then charge for it. Unfortunately, Blaze, many businesses have been in the especially in the software age, many businesses have been in the practice of giving you something for free and then charging you for it later. Happens all the goddamn time. I watch YouTube through the Brave browser on my phone. Chandra, hello. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing really well. Oh my goodness. Thank you for coming out. It's so good to see you. I am not familiar with the Brave browser. I'll be honest with you guys. I didn't know that the YouTube web app was worth a shit. In my limited experience, the YouTube web app kind of scares me and unsettles me, and I don't like using it, which is why I started using Revanced. Oh, and to answer your question from before, Blaze, the reason why it's Revanced is because the original project, YouTube Vanced, it did the same thing, right? It bypassed ads. It gave you premium features for free. Vanced, I think either the people who made it stopped supporting it or it had some sort of flaw and they had to redo the project. Something happened to Vanced. I don't remember exactly what. Sorry, I'm just looking at a whisper I got through Twitch from someone named Tracy Conan F, who says, hello, nice to see you, in 2 separate messages. Hello, Tracy. Nice to see you too, I guess, if you're watching. Whatever. Oh, advanced without the ads. Yeah, exactly. I just watched a video today about how Disney FastPass used to be free. Now it's $20 to $30. Did you watch the fucking Defunct Land, the like hour-long Defunct Land video about the FastPass? It's such a good goddamn video. It's a really great video. Vance tried monetizing through crypto. Oh, no, they didn't. Oh, that's so funny. So Google shut them down. Okay, got it. Well, that's why we use Revance now, I guess. I got a whisper from someone I don't know saying, fancy seeing you here. Girl, who is you? Wait, what was the username? Please, what was the username? It's probably a spam bot, but I am curious. I remember FastPass being free. You had to physically go to the ride and pull FastPass tickets. Yes, that's what they said in the Defunct Land one. Different one, but I have seen the Defunct Land one. It's such a good video. Fuck. All right, 13. Finally, some real fucking advice. Never be afraid to start. Never be afraid to start. This is so like I said, for anyone who's like kind of been talking to me lately, some of this advice might be familiar, right? Look, I only have so much wisdom in me. Never be afraid to start is kind of a life motto that I've been ruminating on lately. Fuck, I wrote about it in my journal. Hold on. I have an entry that sums it up pretty well, I think. Disney needs to get broken up. They've become a monopoly and they are continuing to scoop up more entertainment brands. It's dire. It's dire how much Disney owns, actually. And it feels like that not just with Disney, right? Every time like Microsoft gets a new acquisition, I'm like, holy shit. Microsoft owns too much. It just feels like each industry is getting their one like mega industry, you know? And it's like, that's the logical conclusion of late state capitalism. You know, we talk about it all the time. Let's see. Is it this entry? Here we go. Cool. So I wrote in my journal here. I've been working off of a new principle lately. The principle is, quote, don't be afraid to start. The idea is that starting something new, a new creative project, a new job, whatever, is very daunting because of all the uncertainties and unknowns. These things can cause you to not even start until you figure it all out. I think that's a flawed way of looking at it, though. You should never be afraid to start, because once you start, you'll inevitably hit more complications and roadblocks, ones you may not have even known were there. At best, these roadblocks give you time to reconsider your original questions, and at worst, they blow your plans up so thoroughly that your original questions didn't matter anyway. Either way, you're better off now that you started rather than waiting. So it's a pretty basic principle, right? The principle is to tend towards action rather than inaction, right? To do things rather than maintain the status quo, right? But there is a bit more nuance in it than that, right? I guess maybe it's just a lesson that speaks to me very specifically as a person, because I'm very good at like not doing things, I guess, or like feeling like it's not the right moment for something, or feeling like, you know, I need to be in a better position to start something or whatever. And this principle is just never be afraid to start. Just start. Take the first step. Because after the first step, brother, I guarantee you there's going to be more barriers. There's going to be more steps. Take the first one. If you're still conflicted, if you're still not totally ready, if you still have to figure some stuff out, you can do that. After the first step, there's going to be another step. There's going to be another barrier. There's going to be another problem, but now you've at least started. And now you have better perspective. You can see what you need more clearly. Just fucking start. So to any of you, if you have a creative project or a whatever, or something you want to get off the ground, just do it. Do the first obvious thing, right? And if there is truly something blocking you after that, cool. At least now you know. Just don't be afraid to start. That's my lesson to you. I don't know if this lesson means fucking anything to anyone who isn't me. I don't know. It's one of those things that maybe feels very meaningful to me and is just nonsense to anybody else, but whatever. You're in my house. Get out of my fucking house. With Microsoft Office, they have isolated branches. Their OS, Office, and games are their own companies and do not share details between each other freely. In Microsoft, really? Their OS, Office, and games are their own companies and do not share details between each other freely? That's kind of fucked up. I guess from like an anti-monopoly standpoint, that kind of makes sense. An object in motion tends to stay in motion. The second step is easier than the first, or it's not. It, like, from a motivation standpoint, the second step probably is, or maybe not. Maybe you learn, oh, this project's actually really fucking hard, right? Oh, there was something I didn't anticipate, and this is actually really hard, or there's a problem. Now you know. Good thing you took that first step now, because now you know, you know? I don't know. Anyway, 14. Find a system that works for you. Oh, this is a good one. This is a super basic one. This is a good one. Let me see my notes here. Yeah, okay. So, well, the future can't hurt you, Abby. I'm right about that. I am right. The future can't hurt you. It's true. Only the present can. I'm sorry, Blaze. Yeah, find a system that works for you. So, I say this as somebody who probably has undiagnosed ADHD like fucking everyone else on the planet, okay? Like, probably. Or autism, or whatever. I have some sort of neurodivergence, if you couldn't fucking tell. I have trouble organizing myself and doing simple tasks. I thought you liked my present. I did. Wait, but I did like it. Microsoft got into court in the EU in the early 2000s over Microsoft Office having an advantage with Windows over other Office-like apps. The solution was to isolate the branches under them. Okay. But we still put Microsoft Office on Windows computer. Well, no. I guess if you get a fresh Windows install, it doesn't have Microsoft Office. Huh. I guess I never thought about it. JK, because present can hurt. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, Blaze, I did gloss over that because I didn't get the joke. That's very funny. Okay, yeah, the future cannot hurt me. And, hi. I don't think the camera has line of sight on you. Yeah, you're cropped out. Okay, you're good. You are fully clothed this time, so yeah. What are you getting? Are you getting your fursuit? Why? Okay. Okay, if you say so. But yeah, so I say this as somebody who struggles with simple things, right? I struggle to remember obligations. I struggle to focus on what I need to do. I struggle to prioritize, right? So I say find a system that works for you, right? And it is so frustrating to hear people be like, oh, get a planner, right? Bitch, I've tried a planner. For years I've tried a planner and it doesn't work for me. Because unless that planner is in my field of view, it does not exist. I cannot tell you how many times, like, I open up my planner for the day, nothing written in it. Because if it is not strapped to my waist, it doesn't exist. Planners don't work for me. Bullet journals, nope. Do not have the time or patience for that. I've tried oh yeah. I use Notion, right? Notion as a workspace app, right? In fact, I'm reading, my notes are on Notion right now. That's what I'm reading. And I tried making a whole like life wiki in Notion, right? And I made this really, I've maybe talked about this before. I made this really elaborate system. In Notion, you can build databases. And I made these like linked databases with different to-do lists and stuff. And it was really extensive, right? And it was really thorough too. It was a really cool system, actually. The problem was it was too thorough. It was too thorough that I never wanted to enter data into it, right? Like, oh, I have a dentist appointment at 2:30 on Tuesday. Let me put that into my Notion. And then it was like, well, okay, let me open up my phone. Let me go to Notion. Let me tap over to the database. Okay, new entry. And it was like this whole thing, right? And I just didn't use it. There was too much friction, right? I had to tap through like 7 different screens. So now what I do, my system, again, and this is my system. The lesson here is find a system that works for you. What I'm about to describe to you might not work for you, and that's fine. But find out what does work for you. I use Todoist. That's the app I use. It's called Todoist. And on my phone has a side button here that by default, it activates the voice assistant for Samsung. I don't fucking care about the voice assistant. So I mapped it that when I tap it, it opens up Todoist. And I have an icon on my homepage that when I tap it, it lets me add a task to it to Todoist. There is zero friction here. If I have a doctor's appointment at 2:30 on Tuesday, right? I tap the thing on my home screen and say, doctor's appointment, 2:30 p.m. Tuesday, and it autofills in the date, whatever, right? And I click go. And that's it. That's all I need to do. No messing with databases or spreadsheets or whatever. It's just straightforward. That's it. And that's the system that works for me. Does it still have problems? Yes, it does. Do I have like 65 outstanding items on my to-do list? Yeah, I do, because I have executive function problems. But has it worked better than any other organizational system I've used? Yeah, it does. So I think maybe the sub-lesson here also is try different methods, right? If you've been trying a planner for years and it doesn't work out for you, for 1 week, try something else, right? For 1 week, try Notion or Todoist, or try using just a pad and paper in your pocket or whatever, you know, like, and if that doesn't work for you, fine, try another one. Just keep going. Just keep trying until you find one little thing that adds more to your life than it takes away, you know? So yeah, that's lesson 14. Find a system that works for you. And this is always an ongoing pursuit. Life advice number 15. Do a little bit better. Fuck, I can't talk. Do a little bit better than the day before. Most of the time. This one's actually pretty basic. This is maybe one of the more blasé lessons in here, but I do. Again, it is one of those lessons. I think maybe we touched on this with the addiction one, but it is one of those ones that I think is very useful in its simplicity, right? That if it's something that you're struggling with, right? If you're down, right? If you're feeling down, whatever it is, you're in a rut, you're in a slump, it is really easy to just do a little bit better than the day before, right? You don't need to clear your whole to-do list. You know, you don't need to, fix all of your problems. But if you do just a little bit better than the day before, you get a few more steps on your Fitbit, you eat a little bit better, you fold your laundry that's been sitting all week just a little bit better than the day before, then you're better off for it. Airburr, hello, welcome to the chat, welcome to the channel. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing really well. You say, oh hey, it's the world famous internet personality, Rage Cuppy. Oh, this has serious vibes. Oh, this has serious vibes, says Airburr. No, don't worry. Sorry, did I get serious for a second? Music is a vibe. It is a vibe. Johnny Valentino, 777. Hello. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. It's so good to see you. As you no doubt know, every follower gets a glow stick. And it just so happens that your glow stick is green. Johnny, you are on the horn. What do you have to say for yourself, Johnny? Anyway, here's your green glow stick. Welcome to House Green. It's so good to see you. Vale says, wait. I fucking forgot we know Rage Cuppy directly through Bluey. So actually, I'll talk about this too. I know Rage Cuppy through Yara, through twitch.tv/YaraWizard, right? My dear friend from back when we were in high school, right? But when I was doing the, we were doing a Minecraft Guess That Build challenge on Sunday, right? And since I'm very annoying, right? When I'm very annoying, if I'm ever a guest on somebody's stream, I always like to have their channel open so I can interact with their chat, which is really annoying. Rage Cuppy seemed very annoyed by it, which I thought was very funny, so I kept doing it. But I noticed in chat, I saw Bluey, and I was like, wait, what the fuck's Bluey doing here? And I'm not sure precisely what the connection is there. Also, Johnny, here is your green glow stick. I'm wearing your green glow stick. Thank you so much for following, because every follower gets a glow stick. Oh no, he was totally feeding the bit. I hope that's what I was hoping, right? I was hoping that he was, yeah, feeding the bit, as you say, and not actually annoyed. But sometimes I'm not sure, right? Like, it's one of those things where, like, once the event is over, I'm like thinking back in my head and I'm like, oh shit, was I being annoying? I'm like, oh shit, was I actually being a dick? But okay. Bluey has been playing Stardew with Cup and a couple others on Monday and is also a player in his D&D campaign. Oh, no way. I know Bluey through Durka Monster /Rage Cuppy's groups. I don't actually... I'll be honest, I don't know where Bluey comes from. You know, like I don't know how I ended up in her sphere. She's great. I love Bluey's sweet. Yeah, no, I don't actually know. Maybe it is through Rage Cuppy, actually. That might be the connection. Also, Blaze says, I've been trying to do this one for the past few years, referring to our current lesson, our current life advice. So actually, yeah, Blaze, it's funny that you say, you know, you've been trying to do this one for the last few years, right? Because that's what my little parenthetical is for most of the time. Because here's the thing. If you, here's the dark side of this lesson. Do a little better than the day before. That's unsustainable. You can't. You literally can't. It's very cute to be like, oh, I'll fold one more laundry today than yesterday. Cool. What about 300 days from now? If you do a little better than the day before, consistently, you'll be a fucking unstoppable force of nature by day 1000. You know, it's unsustainable, which is why the parenthetical says most of the time, right? You'll do a little better, you'll do a little better, you'll do a little better. And inevitably, you're gonna fucking suck shit, right? Inevitably, one day, you're gonna fuck it, whatever. You're gonna wake up, you're gonna feel like shit, you're gonna have a bad day, whatever, and you're a little better, boom, you're gonna tank it, right? And that's fine. It's part of it. It's part of the cyclical nature of life. And that's what the little most of the time is for. It's to recognize and accept that, like, yeah, some days we're not gonna do a little better. And then what do you do when that happens? The next day, you do a little better than before. And it continues. Every time you have a bad day, every time shit just falls apart, right? The next day, just do a little better than your new baseline, right? And you'll go up, and you'll go back down. And you'll go up, and you'll go back down. And that's just how this shit fucking goes, you know? So that's kind of the additional hidden lesson to this one. All my lessons have layers, okay? I'm fucking smart. All my lessons have layers, and you guys have to listen, okay? You guys have to fucking listen to me. Oh no, I lost cool spot again. Exponential, yeah. Well, I would see it actually more as a linear improvement, but you know, whatever. It could conceivably could be exponential. Do better every. Mike says, do better every quarter. It's the capitalist way. And God bless America. See, and that's actually the problem. That's the problem with the capitalist way, because their paradigm is do better each quarter, period. They don't have that most of the time, parenthetical. And that's why late stage capitalism sucks shit. That's why the tech center has to lay off employees every quarter, right? Because they have to find tricks to make their number. They have to find fucking Tony Hawk, you know, kickflip trick stunts to make their numbers go up, okay? But that is how big businesses have been trying to function for a couple of decades. Next quarter's profits must be higher than this quarter's. Not sustainable as the costs outrun incomes. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. That is the important caveat of this lesson, is that it isn't sustainable, and that's okay. Also, Airbear says, eventually steal others' laundries, fold it, put it back somewhere. Ha! I see, Airbear. You're reading ahead. You're already on life advice number 16. Steal. That's it. Life advice 16. Just fucking steal. And I mean this. I mean this in every possible way. I do. I mean this in every possible way. Okay, that is the right spelling of steal. Okay, cool. I mean this in every way. Steal copywritten material, pirate music and videos, shoplift when you can, you know, in a safe way, right? Actually, maybe actually do shoplift in a safe way, the West Coast grocery store. No, shoplift in a way that you won't get caught, and usually from big businesses, obviously. Yeah, you just any opportunity, you gotta steal. Now I will say, another part of this, another aspect of this, is also steal ideas, right? What was it? Okay, yeah. There was an example I had for this. There is a streaming content creator. His name is LJ, right? He's a funky little guy from Australia, and he runs the Stream Scheme channel. And it's a advice channel for small streamers. It's a very nice channel. I watch his stuff. And he has this concept that he calls the yoink and twist, right? Where watch other streamers, and if they have a cool idea, just take it. Just take their idea, but twist it. Take their idea and twist it. Put your own spin on it. Put a unique spin on it. That's what this is. This 30 piece of advice for 30 years of life, Campbell Walker did this on YouTube. I thought, wow, that's a really cool idea. I want to do that, and I want to put my own take on it, and I want to put my own advice on it. I'm going to do that. I yoinked and twist. So, okay, anyway, Blaze says, don't explain anymore, now on to 17. Well, I guess I already explained enough, but I think I kind of expressed what I wanted to express with this. Mike says, I stole an untagged scarf once. Loved it until I left the student center in college, where someone else stole it. I hope that scarf never finds a legitimate owner. It's I don't know what the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants is, but I think that scarf is going on the same journey. I think it's the same thing. Many software devs would rather you pirate their software than buy fraudulent copies. At least with pirated software, that gives no one profits and can lead to them buying a legit copy. See, there you go. The Brotherhood of the Traveling Scarves. Aren't those the motherfuckers from Fallout 3? The Brotherhood of the Stolen Scarves? Yeah, for sure. What's 17? Oh, yeah. Okay, this is a good one. This is good. This is a classic. This is an Abby classic. Life advice number 17. Regret is unproductive. Nostalgia is toxic. And I know. Okay, I know. Hold on. Let me cook. I know we have some nostalgic motherfuckers in chat. I know we do. Let me explain. Okay. So both of these traits, right? Regret and nostalgia, they both deal with the past, right? You're right, and I should say it. Thank you. They both deal in the past. And as we know, the past doesn't exist because it's gone, right? The past is fake. It's not real. Right. So you shouldn't dwell on it is the point. Regret, right? So we'll take each of them individually, right? Regret is not a productive feeling. The line that I kind of think in my head, right, is the best decision is the one that you made, right? And that's a sort of line I've been thinking of since I watched Everything Everywhere All at Once, right? Great movie, by the way. Fantastic movie. If you haven't seen it, you should see it. It's really good. If you don't know anything about it, just watch it. It's probably better that way. I knew very little about it and enjoyed it as a result. And I feel there's many lessons to take from that movie because it's nuanced and there's a lot going on. But one of the lessons I took from it is that when kind of retrospectively looking throughout your life and you consider other decisions you could have made, right? Oh, I could have, if I did this, I could have been a movie star. Or if I went to college for this instead of this, I could have been doing that or whatever. It's not productive. The best decision is the one that you made, right? Like, because it's the decision you made in that moment, with that presence of mind, with that context. Yeah, with the hindsight of present day, could you maybe conceive of something that, by raw efficiency would have been a better choice? Maybe. But you didn't have that information at the time. So you did make the best choice because it's the one that you did. So I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense, but it is a wholly unproductive feeling. So yeah, don't beat yourself up over regret or over past actions, because whatever you did, it's what you did, and that makes it the best thing, I think. Nostalgia I think is a little less nuanced, right? Well, or maybe more nuanced depending on your perspective. In my opinion, right, regarding nostalgia, I think it's okay to admire and appreciate the past, right? I think it's really cool to look at the past and be like, wow, the world was like this back then. That's really cool. Or, you know, I know Pete was in chat. He likes to watch a lot of old TV, right, on his channel. And we always get a big kick out of like, wow, look at what people wore back then. Or, wow, you know, look at what these sets looked like or whatever. And that's fun. It's really fun to look at stuff that's old and to look at the context of life, you know, previously. And I think that's fine. But I think the key thing is it is toxic to want to return to the past. I think that's what's toxic, to want things to be the way they were then. Because they can't. You can't go back. You can't, proverbially, you can't go home. It's not a thing because now is now. And you could bring back all the TV shows and clothes and food and whatever from the 80s, but it's never going to be the 80s again, you know? I thought I had another thought about that, but I might be losing it. Insert depressing TikTok sound. Oh yeah. I know the one, the like old timey, like whatever. Yeah. And I think I'm talking on like a decade level here. I think this applies to us as individuals as well, right? I fall into this as well, right? Sometimes I think back to my time in college. I really fucking fondly remember my time in college. I loved being at Penn State. And I get really nostalgic to it. And there's a part of me that's like, oh man, I wish I was there, you know, like, especially if I'm sitting in my stupid, shitty office with like my coworkers I don't like and my job I don't care about. I'm like, man, it would be so much nicer to just be 21, you know, playing Kerbal Space Program or whatever in my dorm room. I don't know. But like to have that feeling, it's not helpful, right? Because you can't go back. You're the person you are now, and that's a good thing. And like, it's also not real, right? Nostalgia's not real. You're going to remember the things you liked the most. You're not going to remember the negative feelings you had, you know? I can remember fondly sitting in my dorm room playing Kerbal Space Program with my roommate, right? But what I'm not remembering is the anxiety I had about the class, you know, assignments I was putting off, or, you know, whatever, just the stupid, like, everyday things that bothered me, right? My tummy hurt at the time or whatever. So of course I'm gonna fondly remember it. And to have that feeling and to wish life was like that, I think does a disservice to my current life. So the line, nostalgia is a toxic impulse, right? That's a line I hold in my head sometimes. Nostalgia is a toxic impulse. And that comes from a fella named John Hodgman. He does a podcast called Judge John Hodgman, where he settles internet disputes. It's very comedic. And he uses that line a lot, that nostalgia is a toxic impulse. And I think it's true. So whenever I find myself wishing my life was like it was 10 years ago, I think about that line. And then I think about, I don't wish my life was like that, because it is the way it is now, and that's a good thing. Mike says, my favorite part was when they turned into rocks and I cried. Sounds like a shitpost, but it's true. All right, Blaze has a link, and as you guys know, I will just, any link you put into chat, I will run for sure.
The 80s are over, you know?
The 80s aren't over. I'll say when the 80s are over.
The 80s are never over. You don't just turn off the 80s.
Hey, Jackie, okay.
What? I'll tell you when the 80s are over.
The 80s aren't over. I'll say when the 80s are over.
I love that line. I'll say when the 80s are over. Yeah, sorry, you guys. I'm fucking misspeaking. I'm speaking out my ass right now. The 80s are still on. It's still the 80s. Jack is, when we receive word from the big man, that's when the 80s is over. My mistake. Sorry. What's 18? Oh yeah. Blaze, this is one that I said to you the other day. Okay, yeah. This is a good one. This is one that I really like. If you have complicated feelings about something, clean your home. You might sort out your feelings, or you might not. But at least you have clean sheets now. I really like this one. This is one I've been living. Oh, sorry. This is one I've been living by for a while. Actually, this is one I've had in my head. Actually, pretty much as long as I've been a I was gonna say homeowner, but actually, this was back when I had my apartment too. Yeah, if you have complicated feelings about something, clean your home. I think this one's really good. Yeah, it's and even speaking about this one, I would say specifically, if you are exercising this practice, don't put on a podcast, right? We were just talking about AirPods, right? If you are cleaning for clarity, so to speak, don't put on your headphones. Just do it in silence. Be alone with your fucking thoughts for a little bit. For once in your life, be alone with your fucking thoughts. Take out the AirPods. Just fucking pick up the vacuum and just clean. Organize the clutter. Fold your laundry. Do the dishes. Let's fucking dust your furniture. Clean your windows. Wipe down the ceiling fans. Take out the trash. Pick up all the sticks in your front yard that fell during the last storm that you still haven't picked up. And just do that. Just silently and quietly. And in my experiences, by the time you're done, you'll probably have a better idea of how you feel about the complicated thing. Or you might not. You might not. But look at all the chores you got done. you still might be like, ah, fuck, I'm exactly where I started. Fine. Trash is taken out now. Mike says, I don't want my life of 10 years ago. I'd have to live with my parents again. Exactly. That Willow is here? Willow. Get the fuck out of here, cat. How'd you get in? Did you let yourself in? Chandler, did you let the cat in or did she open the door herself? Did she just do this? Willow, did you open the door yourself? I think she did. She's getting too smart. She's learning how to open our cupboards. Chandler says, I like your noise you make. So actually, okay, I can talk about this one specifically. I fucking got that from Griffin McElroy on the Adventure Zone. I have not been listening to the McElroys in the past like several months, by the way. But I used to be a religious listener of the Adventure Zone. And when Griffin DMs, at least through Ethersea, I haven't noticed him do it lately. I say as if I'm like examining him. Whenever he's thinking as a DM in Ethersea, he does that. He goes, he has like a noise. It's a little different than what I do. But I remember thinking like, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, I don't know. I'd hear him do it and I'm like, it's kind of like a cool quirk. Like it sounds cool. And then I kind of just picked it up. I kind of just started doing it. I hope it's not annoying, right? Because it's not, at this point, it's not an affectation. It's genuinely like a thing I do. I do that. I do it at work. Like if I'm on the phone, right? If someone's like, oh, you know, have you looked at this document? And I'll be like, okay, yeah, I have it open right now. What page? Or, you know, like whatever. So it is a genuine affect. I think I do it mostly on stream though, because I'm presenting, right? It's Willow's attacking the green screen. But yeah, but I'm happy you like it. Again, I hope it's not annoying. Chandler says the animal did that by herself. I didn't open it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't think that I closed the door like all the way or whatever, so I think she was able to just push it open. Did you keep making the sound until it came naturally, or did you pick it up naturally? So okay, actually, Blaze, I'll speak on that specifically. I definitely forced it. When I first, I do remember this. When I first started doing that noise, like while streaming specifically, it was an affectation. I don't think it was for very long, but there was a period of time where it was like I was deliberately doing it, which is really embarrassing to admit. But it was kind of just a way of filling noise, right? As opposed to going or whatever. So, but yeah, now it just kind of comes naturally. I hope it's not cringe, whatever. All right, what's 19? I don't even remember what these are anymore. Oh yeah. I don't. Honestly, that one don't need more explanation. On Jarvis Johnson's podcast, I was gonna leave it at this, but I do actually have an explanation for this one as well. On Jarvis Johnson's podcast, Danny Gonzalez was guesting on it before, and he talked about his habit of playing RuneScape, right? And how it kind of got to him, right? Because he'd start worrying about like wasting experience or whatever, and he always had RuneScape running, right? And at a certain point, he was like, "Why am I still doing this?" And he just stopped playing RuneScape because he was playing it for a video for a while. And then he said, and this has stuck with me, he's like, unless you're doing it for content, nobody should be playing RuneScape. And I hard agree with that. All right, number 20. I'm excited to watch this VOD later to get all of Abby's life advice. Yeah, just watch it on 4x speed. There's a lot of chaff here. Also, do as she says, not as she does. What 1,000,000%. I should have put like a disclaimer. I should have put a disclaimer here, right? All of this advice, do as I say, not as I do, because I do not live by all of this. I would like to, but I don't. But yeah. So Blaze says, what about for fun? MMOs aren't fun. Nobody plays MMOs for fun. It's just not, it's not real. I do have in my notes here, actually. I say don't play MMOs, and then in my subnotes it says unless it's for content, and then parentheses Danny Gonzalez, because I wanted to talk about that story. And then I also have here maybe if it's socially fulfilling. If you make friends, if you have a social network through your MMOs, sure, who am I to take that away from you? You know, I use a fuck ton of Discord, right? That's like one of my big social outlets, right? If MMOs are that for you, yeah, that could be personally fulfilling. You know, that could be fulfilling. What about Final Fantasy 14? Refer to my notes. If it is for content or if it is socially fulfilling, fill your boots. If it is neither of those things, uninstall today. Something critically acclaimed MMORPG. you get it. You get it. Things of that nature and so on. So yeah, the obvious advice is frustratingly often right. So that shit like drink water, be more active, touch grass, form meaningful relationships, eat vegetables, start meditating, read books. You know, that shit that you hear all the time from healthy people who are well put together. It's true. Like that, it's so annoying because it's like, no, going for a walk is not going to cure your depression. It won't. Drinking water isn't suddenly going to make, you know, your brain work correctly, right? Eating vegetables isn't suddenly going to give you the will to live. It won't, right? But brother, it's going to be fucking hard without those things, you know? If you aren't active, if you aren't well hydrated, if you're not eating well, it's going to be really hard to not be depressed, right? Like, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, this kind of advice is given by really annoying neurotypical people, but it's also, it's right. Damn, like, when I'm having a bad day, if I go for just like a 20-minute walk, that, honestly, life advice 20.5, I've never regretted a walk. Never. I've never gone out for a walk and thought, man, that sucked, right? Like, it's just good. It's just nice. There's a lot of this good advice that I should follow and do not, to be honest. Like, right. Like, we were talking about find a system that works for you, right? In my to-do list app, every day, it says meditate for like 5 minutes, right? And I have this breathing exercise where I do 10 deep counts while I eat. It's a whole thing, right? It usually takes about 5 minutes. And like 80% of days, I just have to clear the to-do without doing it. Because it'll be like 9 p.m. and I'm like, I'm not going to do it now. And then I just clear it. But whenever I do it, it helps. I feel more clear. I feel less anxious. It fucking helps. You know, so like there are a lot of these things that like, yeah, I should do, but I don't. And that's why it's like I say frustratingly the obvious advice is often right. Place that straw D dragon cup by my bedside and I'll be so hydrated. I'm using it right now though. It's my dragon cup right now. I'm not putting it by your bedside because it's mine. Maybe when I'm done streaming though, I will, if I remember. But system that works for you is good. Thank you. If you guys can get one fucking thing out of this stream, I'll consider it a success. This is my dad's fave advice so far. Yes, he's still watching. Old folks have something to teach us. Please don't call me old folks. Fuck, I lost cool spot again. I'm very flattered that your dad is still watching, by the way, unless you have somehow restrained him and forced him into being a viewer. If he genuinely finds this engaging enough to stick around, I'm very flattered. Not me. I figured you weren't referring to me, but I wanted to make the joke. Willow spotted. Yeah, Willow stopped in again. Yeah, it is true that old folks do often have stuff to teach us. He says he's in his 60s and would give this advice to someone younger. Ah, hey, that's really sweet. Well, you know what? Hey, I'll do this. Does your dad have any advice for the stream? Our audience is a bunch of 20-somethings and 30-somethings. So does your dad have any advice for people in our age range? I've been doing this shit for 30 years, okay? My perspective only goes but so high. Imagine how much advice I'd have at 60. Your dad should do 60 pieces of advice for 60 years of life, or 62, or whatever the fuck. Disclaimer, Abby is less than 3 months older than me. Yeah, Allison, respect your fucking elders. How does your dad feel about 16? Yeah, Blaze, how does your dad feel about, yeah, how does he feel about 16? How does he feel about this one? Is that good? Is that he didn't like that one. I'm sorry, Mr. Blaze's dad. I'm sorry, Mr. Blaze's dad. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Blaze's dad, for another reason. Hello, Feet Licker. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. It's so good to see you. As you no doubt know, every follower, every single one, even Feet Lickers, get a glow stick. Even Feet Lickers get a glow stick, and yours happens to be orange. He says he's enjoyed this. I'm happy to hear that. Oh, okay, so Blaze's dad gives the following advice. You can't quit. You gotta keep on going. No matter what happens, you'll never regret working for yourself. Ooh, I like that line. You'll never regret working for yourself. That's such a good line. That almost makes me want to quit my day job and start streaming full time. Wow. Huh. Chandler, you can't... Chandler, you can't say that. I'm wearing sandals. All right, Feet Licker. There's the dogs. There they are. There's the dogs. Congratulations, you got me to show dogs. Congratulations, you got me to show dogs. The dogs are out. Okay, they're going away now. Don't do that emote, please. Don't do that emote to my dogs. Stop. This stream took a turn. Okay, hey. It's not that kind of channel, okay? I've always said this. We are a chaste, God-honoring channel, okay? This channel is rated E for everybody, okay? This channel has always been completely chaste, and I mean that seriously. But I will say this, Feet Licker. My cat licks my feet sometimes. It's just what she does, okay? It's just what she fucking does. I don't know what to tell you. Feet are God's creation. I am God's creation. I am God's special little warrior, okay? Anyway, thanks. Okay, Feet Licker, please don't say that. Okay, so jokes aside. Okay, jokes leave the room. Jokes are leaving the room. Hi, Feetlicker, you're new to the channel. We are actually not that kind of channel. I actually am generally pretty like, I don't get rowdy with it, right? Like I don't like getting lewd and suggestive. That's not really my thing. That's not really what we do here. So be normal is what I'm saying. Be normal, or we will cook you. I have Twitch's greatest mod in chat, and I have Twitch's like second greatest mod in chat as well. So yeah, be normal. Be normal, please. All right, Blaze's dad says, it's never easy, but being self-employed is more satisfying than anything else. Oh. Yeah, it's probably true. I don't think and Blaze, you and I have talked about this too. I don't think I'd make it as a full-time content creator. Yeah, Twitch's okayest mod. Blaze, you got called number 2. I'll tell you this, Mike. Blaze has definitely gotten more bans in than you have. Blaze has definitely got more airtime than you as well. So, I don't know. Yeah, you're still number 2. Like, I'm still, you two can fight for it. All right, we're at number 20. We're at number 20, so we get a little intermission. Oh, cool. We actually have our background this time. We have a little intermission. How long have what are we at? Oh Jesus, are we at like 4 hours? It's hard to tell because my stream was cut in half, but I actually maybe do need to pick up the pace. It's getting kind of late. But what, you know what? Fuck it. It's my birthday and I could stream for 6 hours if I want to. I don't care. Like, no one's gonna be at work tomorrow either. Like, whatever. Dan, hello. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. It's so good to see you. Dan says, hi, I'm back with Baked Ham and Mac. Dan, it's really great that you were able to go out into the world and do stuff, right? You were able to go out into the world and do stuff and get Baked Ham and Mac, and I'm still just sitting here yapping. That's all I've been doing, is I've just been yapping, brother. But you know what? Fuck, I'm still vibing. I'm doing great. Also, Blaze says, nuh-uh, I think you would. He thinks I would make it as a full-time content creator with the dynamic duo. Is the dynamic duo you and me? Are we the dynamic duo? Because I will say, I've said this, genuinely, Blaze, our stream, you and me, bar none, favorite one I've done in the past 3 years, easily. Dan says, oh, I made this last night. I just moved between the school and home. Still, you went from one place to another, and I just yapped. I'm just yapping. Call me the CEO of yapping. All right, anyway, we have one of Coke's creations here. We have a new Coke creation. This is Coca-Cola Happy Tears. Blaze and I have been talking about this one. If you are on the Discord, we were yapping about it the other day. And the insane thing about this, I think this is a psyop, right? So it was sold on the TikTok shop exclusively for $10. I got it discounted to $7 for buying it early. This whole package shipped in the biggest box I've ever seen in my life, $7, right? It was a limited run, so only so many of these were made. And the flavor is supposed to be tear flavored, I guess. But they're happy tears, right? So it's a positive spin on things. So I just want you all to keep that in mind as we do our unboxing here, is that all this is $7. So it has a, this is actually kind of cool. It has like a resin bead. Yeah, it has like a bead of resin dripping down the front, right? And it even like kind of smears the Tears logo with color as it goes through. That's actually kind of cool. You missed Willow though. Oh man, Willow's the best part of every stream. It's, you know, the way the camera is framed right now, we actually don't get that much floor view, right? So we don't see Willow that much, which is unfortunate, right? And I changed my camera and green screen configuration, so it's more like, it's more me. I know you guys like Willow, but it is my channel. But in previous configurations, it was more of a top-down view, so you were able to see more Willow. Okay, my dad left at intermission. What? He's not interested in seeing my thoughts on the co-creation? So, that's fine. That's fine. I'm honestly, sincerely, I'm kind of honored he stuck around as long as he has. So this case has 2 locks, and it has 2 keys that you're supposed to open like it's the fucking nuclear launch codes. But, I'm actually kind of struggling with it. I am God's strongest warrior, and okay, I got it. Oh, cute. Hey, this is really cute. Are these locks functional, actually, now that I'm thinking about it? I don't know if those locks did anything. He says it was awesome that we could chat live. He doesn't understand Twitch. And says you're pretty and seem like an amazing person, really. That's okay. I'll take that, shit. Does anyone else think I'm an amazing person? I don't know. Shit, and with my necklace tangled up in my hair, fuck. You got my dad's approval. Ooh. I am honored. I am honored to hear that. That's very sweet. Your dad does not seem easily impressible, so I'll take that. Okay, so in the case, we have 2 cans lovingly inserted into the case. 2 cans of Happy Tears, 0 sugar drops of joy. They also have these sort of like, hi YouTube music. This looks like a short ad. I'll just let it play. It also has like a bead of resin dripping down the front. So that is actually a very cool touch. And then we have a little pack of branded tissues, obviously for your tears. You know, and I was thinking about this when I ordered these. Oh, there's stickers too. There are stickers just falling out. Very cute. I was thinking about this when I was ordering this, right? I'm a very emotional person, right? I cry very easily. But I don't know that I've ever actually cried tears of joy. I was trying to think about that. Maybe while eating a particular meal or something, but I don't know that I have. I don't know if that's an emotion I feel. I actually don't feel positive emotions super strongly, if I'm being honest. I don't know if that's weird to say. So there's a little card in here as well. I'm gonna try opening it. Oh, okay, this is where all the stickers came from. It says, stick and style your box. Oh, so I guess the stickers, oh, that's cute. The stickers go on the box. Okay. Or whatever, right? You can put stickers on whatever you want. So I guess the stickers just started falling out of the box. Where's Cool Spot? Where is Cool Spot? Oh, you know what? Hey, this is a good way. I keep calling this an aluminum case, but I'm actually not sure. I just suspect it's an aluminum because it's very lightweight and aluminum's cheap. But aluminum, as we know, is not magnetic. So let's see. I don't know what the fuck this is. Well, yeah, is it fucking steel? What the fuck? Okay. No idea what this is made out of because apparently it's magnetic. So there you go. Cool Spot doesn't approve. He only approves of 2 things. He only approves of 2 things: 7-Up and virginity. Well, that's something that he and Scott the Woz have in common. I'm putting mine in my sticker book. Put them on your water bottle. I'll probably put 1 or 2 on my water bottle. I don't want all of them. I feel like that's a typical occasion for that. Oh, Happy Tears? Yeah, probably. Oh, didn't you get married? Yeah, I did. Did I cry? Like cry? Like tears? Probably. It was really amazing. Probably. Also Tears of Joy, like wedding maybe? Okay, Chandler says the same thing. Joy tears can be more complicated. They are. Yeah. I think they're a lot harder to come by. Cause like I said, like genuinely, I feel like I'm more readily, I feel like I more intensely feel sorrow than joy, if that makes sense. And I feel like I'm like getting too psychoanalyze-y here. So I want to back out. Rip 7-Up, cool spot, would have hated Starry. So sad. Oh, the cans are numbered out of 1,500 and 500, or 15,500. What are yours? That's a good question. Let's see. Mine is 5,110 and 5,109. Well, if it focused, you would have seen it. Mine's 9,489, 9,490. So none of us got like funny numbers is the point, right? Like 420, 69 or whatever. Well, I guess 4. That's too big. 69 for no. There's probably some funny numbers in there. So yeah, we got the cans, we got the stickers, we got the cool case. We have a shirt. We have a nice... This is a very cute shade of purple, actually. This is a very cute shirt. And I think my white balance is a little fucked up, so it's maybe not coming through great, but it's a really cute color. Soft, long sleeve, probably like a unisex extra large, it looks like. It's a little on the bigger side. I think it's reversible too, actually. Because it doesn't appear to have an apparent front or back, so I think I could wear this either way. Yeah, we're obviously gonna try this on right now. Shoulder reveal, shoulder reveal. Oh, I don't know if I could put this on with my wig, actually. I don't know if it's gonna just fucking slip off my head, but we'll see. This, I'm gonna be right back. I'm back. I feel like this thing makes me look so bulky, actually. Ah, jeez. I thought it'd be kind of cute, but I think I look like a fucking box now. I kind of don't like it. It's a really cute color. It's just not very flattering. I guess it's whatever. It's comfy. It is soft. It's comfy. Chandler says, "It is my bedtime. Good night." Ooh. Good night, Chandler. I hope you sleep very well, and I will close the door so I'm not super loud. I am back. I am back. Where's my keyboard? I need my keyboard. It's my tool of justice. It's how I fight the criminals and the sinners. I was at least able to reapply my setting powder, so that's kind of nice. Happy I did that. It's more comfortable. These are probably one size fits all, by the way, so they'll probably run large. Yeah, it's pretty large. Shoulders Mormon core has been broken. It's true. It's true. The denim jacket was the only thing keeping me Mormon core. It's so true. Blaze says he's also wearing his Happy Tears shirt. Very cute. We're matching. I should try and think of if there's like a cute way I could style this. It's a pretty solid fit. Ooh, maybe I can like cut holes in the thumbs and make it one of those. That would be kind of cute. I'll turn it into a crop top. I'm just gonna turn all of my branded shirts into crop tops. Let's see. You could do a little arts and crafts, customize it. Ooh, that would be kind of fun. This is an amazing thing they've put together. I just hope it tastes good. Yeah, I'm gonna say this right now. As much as I hate the TikTok aspect, take that away and could this be Coke Creations' return to greatness? Maybe. Keyboard for Justice. Just need a magical girl transformation sequence. I would love a magical girl transformation sequence that didn't take like an hour. That would be great for me. I would love that. Okay, let's actually try this stupid thing. Let's try this stupid thing. Ali says no one can stop you. It's true. Yeah, the Coca-Cola Corporation isn't gonna bust my door down and tell me no. So I got a straw, obviously, for obvious reasons. Whoa. She carbonated, for sure. All right, this is gonna sound so stupid. Smells like Coke. It's, oh geez. Okay. It is fizzing out the can, and I would prefer if it didn't. I would prefer if you didn't do that. I have to drink this so it doesn't leak all over me, actually. This is critical. Okay. Sniff test. The drink, that is. Not if your feet liquor is still here. Yo, any feet lickers in chat? Is feet liquor still in chat? Yeah, okay, so hold on. Hold your thoughts. Hold your thoughts. I need to take another sip. Because I have a very scathing take. Mike, please. Mike, for the love of God, please, you can't say that. All right, Blaze, hold your thought. I need to take one more sip to really dial this in. Because what I'm going to say is very, like, I have a bold take. Blaze, stop. Okay. Okay, I've dialed it in. And maybe I need to chill this. That might be part of it. It tastes like Coke. It just tastes like Coke. I'm sorry. It tastes like normal Coke. Like, did they give me normal Coke? I seriously, like, it... Girl, you need to chill that bitch. Dead wrong. It tastes like Coke. It tastes exactly the same. I'm so serious right now. Can 5109 tastes, what are you getting? For me, this tastes 100% like normal, everyday, bought it on the Food Lion app ass normal Coke. Is that the tears aspect? Classic Coke nostalgia? I thought it was supposed to be like salty. I'm getting nothing. And maybe my palate is just fucked, but I'm getting, this is straight up from toe to tip, this is Coke. Like, is one can normal Coke and one can is like Tears Coke? Right? Did they give me two so I could A/B test? Are they different? Like, they're the same, right? Like, I didn't get the wrong can or something. Maybe it tastes different cold. There's a pinch of saltiness with a dash of minerals. Not for me. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. So as you guys know, as the real OGs know, I was gonna point my camera at it. I have a Minecraft fridge right here, right? I have a Minecraft fridge right here in the studio. I'm gonna put my can in the fridge, and at the end of the stream, we're gonna do another test. Which I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go. Maybe, oh geez, it's getting pretty late. Maybe like an hour. We'll probably go for like another hour, probably. I'm putting it in the Minecraft fridge, and we'll do another taste test at the end of this. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's just normal Coke. Coke was still in the nozzle can at 5,000. Got to get to the 9,000th can before it tastes different. I guess you wanted to unbox, but maybe you should have done it at the start. Hey, you know what? Maybe I should have done it at the start, but regret is not a productive emotion, okay? So I feel no strong way one way or the other. All right, yeah, let's knock out my last few pieces of wisdom for y'all. Hopefully they're good. I'm coming around on this, by the way. I'm coming around on the shirt. It's still, I still feel very boxy in it, but whatever, it's fine. But the future can't hurt you. It's so true. Blaze, it's so true. The future can't hurt you. You're so right. Get out of here. Zero sugar really makes this a lot easier to drink. I don't really notice a substantial difference between sugared and non-sugared sodas, but if you say so. What's 21? I don't even remember what I wrote for these anymore. Knowing when to quit is a skill. Yes. Yeah. So I actually, I had a video clip prepared for this one. I was going to start, see, that's the problem is I was going to start speedrunning these, but like I always have more to talk about. Anyway, I like this more than Bite, but I'm not an energy drink person. Wait, and Bite was like pretty high in your echelon, wasn't it? So this one must be pretty high, right? Zero sugar really makes us like, oh yeah. Ooh, okay. If you can't taste the difference between sugar and sugar-free, then no wonder this is regular Coke. I must just not have a very strong palate. And honestly, okay, I will say this. I am, and maybe I'm gaslighting myself, I do feel like I have a bit of a salty aftertaste, right? I do feel like in the back of my throat, I'm like, it's giving salty, right? I think so. Blaze is a soda beverage connoisseur. It's so true. Know when to hit the bricks. It's true. This is a corollary to if it's... See, the problem is, okay, one of the pieces of advice is if it sucks shit, hit the bricks, right? And that one's obvious, right? Because if it sucks shit, you know it sucks shit, right? But knowing when to quit if something doesn't suck shit, that's a bit harder. If it's just kind of bad, right? Like, that's a bit harder. Oh yeah, this is a wisdom tied to knowing when you just bail. Yes. So I'll cue up the clip. It's a good clip. It's a good clip and I like it. And I don't care if we're already 4 hours in. I want to watch it. Blaze says, Butte checked off all of the boxes except taste. Theming, branding, merchandise, but taste, not it. Happy Tears checks off theming, merchandise, and taste, but not branding because of TikTok. TikTok is the only thing keeping it down. Okay, so got it. So Blaze, in your power ranking, what does it, you said it's right above Bite, but what, is it below Starlight? So does it take number 2, number 3? Where is it in your Coat Creations power ranking? I'm curious. But yeah, so knowing when to quit is a skill. Dan used some very particular language here of knowing when to bail, right? So this is, look, this show is an important part of my life, but Steven Universe is a very great show. And there's an early episode where they use the phrase, something about knowing when to bail, right? And this is 4 minutes. We'll watch it. It's like half of the episode. Context for anyone who hasn't watched. Greg, he's Steven's dad. That's Steven. Pearl, she's an alien. Steven's kind of an alien. Steven, I think, wanted to build I forget what actually started the project, but basically Greg and Steven had this like father-son project of building like a plane or a rocket ship or whatever, kind of like as a lark. But then Pearl started getting really try hard about it. And it seems like for some reason she...
Cartoon Network? Click on one of the videos and don't forget to like.
Hey, who's this voice? Don't forget to click. Whatever, man. I like that. I don't know. I really like that whole scene. I think the lesson is really, really good, and I think it's really poignant. Yeah, you have to know when to bail, right? There's actually a podcast I used to listen to called Cautionary Tales, where they talk about terrifying, like, large industrial accidents. And they did an episode on a flight that basically flew through a storm and crashed and stuff. It happens a lot with flights. And they talked about how it's a condition that some refer to as get there-itis, where when a goal is close at hand, you sometimes ignore signals that you would normally be receptive to, that you should turn around or you should bail or whatever, because you're so focused on achieving what you have, in your mind or your heart, that you don't know when to bail. And I think in that scene from Steven Universe is a really good example, because in that case, like, it took a second person to show Pearl, like, you have to stop this, right? She didn't come to that conclusion herself. She wouldn't have. She would have blew up in the fucking spaceship. But Steven had to be the one to be like, hey, you have to bail. And sometimes that's what it takes. Sometimes it takes another person to, provide that outside perspective. I don't know. The pacing with Steven Universe is excellent. They managed to tell such a satisfying story in 11 minutes each episode. And it's just... that episode stood out to me because it's really good. That moment's really good. But also the comedy, it still holds up really well. Just watching that again, it's been a minute since I've watched that scene. All of Greg's line deliveries, fantastic, right? I love the line, "I'll be dead in 50 years." Really like the line, "You're grounded." Wait, no, I mean, you can't fly. Like, fuck. And the like little visual things, like his caterpillar sleeping back. I'm sorry. Like, I was kind of embarrassed to show a Steven Universe clip, if I'm being honest. But nah, I take it back. The show fucking holds up. It's good. It's good. Greg Universe with the life advice. Honestly, what am I even doing? I wrote out 30 of these. I should have just taken Greg Universe wisdom. If every pork chop was perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs. You got no one to bail. probably other things. Vale says, God, I love Steven Universe. It's a really good show. Like, not to be like Tumblr about it, but it's good. That's the beep that plays in the Incredibles GameCube game when Dash is running too fast. It is devastating to start recognizing stock sound effects, right? It is devastating to your brain to start recognizing like sound effect libraries, because you'll start to notice the sound effects everywhere. Is it the same sound that plays in the Incredibles GameCube game when Dash is running too fast? Probably. It probably is. Now I need to rewatch Steven Universe. It's like 400 episodes, but they're 11-minute episodes, so it's actually not that bad. If anybody watching has not seen Steven Universe, I wholeheartedly recommend it. Just don't expect anything out of it for like the first 100 episodes, I guess. It's basically like bullshit Monster of the Week for a while, but I vibe with it. It's also like more than a little cringe, but cringe is dead, so it's okay. Blaze says, do you know when to bail? Absolutely not. Absolutely 100% not. I'm too stubborn. If I knew when to bail, I probably wouldn't still be streaming, if I'm being honest. Just in general. I like it too much and I'm too stubborn. Run away from home to start a one-man band. Oh yeah, I mathed it out. You can marathon it in a little over 2 days. Sleepless. Not bad. Mike says, I haven't seen Steven Planet yet. Yeah, you gotta work your way up. You gotta start with Steven Land, Steven World, Steven Planet, or what is it? Super Steven World, then Steven Galaxy. Then you could do Steven Universe. Wait, maybe only a day. Fucking, you're gonna make me do your homework here? How long does it take to watch Steven Universe? I'm curious if this includes the movie and future. 1 day, 14 hours. Yeah, there you go. Day and a half. Takes your Sunday and your Monday. What is this tracker? Is this just telling me how long days are? Yeah, I know how long days are. What are you talking about? Anyway. I mathed it based off of DVD times. Oh, they're like non-existent DVDs. Yeah, for sure. Don't forget don't forget the prequel, Stephen County. There's probably a Stephen County somewhere for sure. There's gotta be. Cringe is dead. I'm watching it again. Still kind of regret not watching until it was over, after pretty much everyone else telling me for a few years. First of all, regret is not a helpful emotion. Still kind of regret not watching until it was over. Yeah. That's fine. I feel like the ending still hits just as much today as it did back then. And actually, I think when Steven Universe ended, I don't know if I watched the ending at launch. I probably did, actually. I remember in our apartment, Chandler and I would go down to our apartment had like a shared common room, and it was the only place we had access to cable television, and nobody ever used it, so we would just go there and watch Steven Universe. Let's see. Best advice so far. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What's Garnet got for us?
Black people can't marry white people.
Hey now.
It's Garnet from Steven Universe.
Kids, don't be racist.
Cut.
It was all fake. Be racist. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Just the child saying black people can't marry white people in a sing-song voice in the year of our Lord. When was this released? 2021. Woof. Woof, woofaroonie. Dan says regret is not a helpful emotion. Whoa, free advice. Psych, that's like 18 or, yeah, 17. It's already on here, dummy. All right, 22. Burnout happens in both directions. I actually don't really have much more to say about this. Yeah, you guys hear about burnout happening from people working too hard. It happens the other way too. If you for example, spend 6 years of your life in a job that's completely meaningless and unchallenging, turns out your brain starts to atrophy. So that's cool. Oh, actually, I did have a note about this one. So burnout happens in both directions. I don't know if this is true, but I read it in a Tumblr post once. We all know the story of Icarus, his wings melting because he flew too close to the sun, right? That's the proverbial case of burning out from working too hard, right? He flew too high. However, supposedly, I haven't fucking read the myth itself, but supposedly in the myth, Icarus also avoided flying too low because the waves of the ocean would splash up at him and dissolve his wings, right? And I think that is an important message to keep in mind, right? Because I think both over-ambition but also under-ambition are the silent killers, right? Well, actually, over-ambition is a very loud killer, I think. But I think under-ambition is a silent killer as well. So that was kind of what I was thinking with this one. Femboy TJ Uwu says, Uwu. I don't know. I don't got a good uwu. Thank you. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing really well. Thank you so much for following. As you don't no doubt know, every follower gets a glow stick. And your glow stick is, it's like you got the chartreuse, which is also your glow stick's getting green screened out. So sorry, your glow stick's invisible. But hello, Femboy TJ. Can I call you TJ? Is that okay? Welcome to the channel. It's so good to see you. I'm wearing a very cute dress, but I put a shirt on over it. So now I'm just wearing a stuffy shirt, but whatever. I'm not taking it off. I like the color. Actually, the color kind of fits the theme of the channel decently. Blaze says, I have a great uwu. It's true. I can confirm. I can confirm. But yeah, thank you so much. I hope you're having a really good night. I'm fucking old. This is my birthday stream. I'm turning fucking 30, okay? I'm old as shit. So we're doing 30 pieces of advice for 30 years of life. So TJ, fucking stick around and maybe learn something for once in your goddamn life. Okay? Fucking learn something in your goddamn life, like, oh shit, yeah. Anybody who's friends with me on Discord, remember this one? Life advice number 23, chase your dreams like your life depends on it, because if you haven't noticed, it does. Man, okay, so at the beginning of this, I talked about how I didn't want to use like fucking like common like everyday like quotes that you would find on like a fucking live, laugh, love poster. Reading this one out loud, it's pretty fucking corny. But like it resonates with me, okay? Shut the fuck up. It resonates with me. Chase your dreams like your life depends on it, because if you haven't noticed, it kind of fucking does. Because it does, okay? Fuck. This is from a Tumblr post. You could believe it. I don't actually think I have much more to say about this one. Did I put any notes here? No, I didn't. I actually didn't. Blaze says, it's not stuffy, it's cute. This is a photo shoot worthy outfit. I'm happy you think so. I think it would be kind of fun to style this shirt for a photo shoot. I think I could put something together. Obviously, especially since the logo is so high, for sure, high-waisted skirt, right? I'm thinking white, right? White high-waisted skirt. If I could get like purple thigh highs, that would actually be kind of cute. I don't have them, but that could be really cute. Don't have great shoes for actually, if I do white skirt, white sneakers for sure. Could definitely make this work. I could definitely. And then also, all bets are off if I cut it into a crop top. That would be hilarious. I kind of love that. Colors coordinate nicely, cute pastel vibes, doesn't look boxy. It's comfy. It is comfy. I feel like you don't look your age for real. Like you're cute as fuck. Ooh woo. Apparently chat says I look like I'm 87 billion years old, so I guess you're right. 30 is a little less than that. I like the teal bottoms. You know what? I'm coming around on it. I know, Blaze, you tend towards more vibrant colors, and I tend towards like neutrals and blacks and whites, but you know what? I'm coming around on it. Yeah, this is all I have to say about this one. 24. Save your VODs. Save your VODs. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. There are some things in my life, right, where I'm like, why doesn't fucking everybody do this? Where I'm like, why doesn't every single person do this? And saving your VODs is one of them. Yeah, Pete, if Pete is still streaming and we raid into him, bully him about that. I was actually hoping he would be in chat for this because I was going to call him out specifically. Save your fucking VODs, right? You stream for like 7 hours or whatever, right? And then what? 60 days later, it's just gone forever? Gotta save space for anime. Mike, you're so fucking stupid. You're a rube. Watch this. You guys are like babies, okay? You guys are like babies. I have to do everything for you. I have to feed you. I have to fucking burp you, whatever. Look, I have a YouTube channel. It's a VOD YouTube channel. See? It's all here. All the VODs are here. Every fucking thing I've ever done on stream, it's all here. Okay? And it's easy. And it's easy and it's free. Watch. Okay. Because apparently you guys are babies, right? I have to show you everything. I have to show you how to do everything around here. Okay, I'm not logged in. Great. Fantastic. I have to log in. I think that's the right password. Motherfucker. But no. Cool. Now I need my one-time password. So here's the thing. Do you have an advice for when your hard drive randomly locks away 10 gigabytes so you're down to 1.8 and it will give it back to you eventually, but you're trying desperately to finish Sonic Pinball Party so you're going to upload it and back up that VOD? I don't have advice for that. But again, you guys are like babies here is what I'm saying, right? Hard drive space, don't even worry about it. Downloading your VODs, that takes like an hour. You don't have to do that shit either, right? Here's what I'm getting. I feel like I'm the only person in the world who knows this. I'm about to blow up all of yours career. And I know we have a decent number of streamers in chat here, and I want all of you on this shit by the end of this. I want every single one of you on this shit. Okay? Watch, this is my Twitch homepage, right? You click here. We go to the creator dashboard. You go to content. You go to video producer. Right? And look, I'm broadcasting this right now. So here. Adobe Flash Nostalgia stream. Ooh, who's that cutie though? Who's that fucking cutie though? Are you kidding me? Hello? Damn, who's she? I want that one back on this stream. I want whoever that is. Sorry. What you do, right? You click the little dots here. You click export, right? And the first time you do this is so important. The first time you do this, it's gonna ask you to link to a YouTube account, okay? Don't freak out. You go back to YouTube, make an account, right? Mine's called Adversary Archives. You can come up with a fun name for it, right? You can come up with a fun joke, fun name, whatever. Make an account. And here's the other, I want to be clear about this too, right? I don't upload these VODs for viewership, right? No one's going to watch this shit. No one's going to watch my 3-hour Among Us VOD, right? I upload these for myself, right? Because I don't have, a terabyte of hard drive space just lying around, right? But you know who does? Google. You know who does? Fucking Alphabet Incorporated. They do. Also, my music is getting really boring. Please give me something cooler. Give me something cooler. Give me something cooler than this. What's next? Nah, I want a little bit more energy. What are we listening to? Persona 4 Chill / Study Mix? What about that? Ah, no, this says rain sound effects. I actually kind of fucking hate it when they add rain ambience to playlists. Yeah, okay, this is kind of sick. Yeah, let's go. Well, if this playlist starts to suck, I'll change it or whatever. Okay, cool. But yeah, just make a YouTube channel, right? And again, like I said, this is not for viewership. I'm not going to get views from this. I'm not going to get people coming to my channel because of this. But if I ever need, I don't know, if I need my VOD from August 25th, 2022, I have it. It's here. you know, and this took me nothing. This took me 2 seconds, right? I'll let you know. I'll let you know because I would love to hang out for sure. Wow, I look kind of cute back then. Actually, it's actually kind of a cute fit. Hello? Sorry, it's actually kind of a cute fit. See, good thing I saved this VOD because that's a cute fit. Hello? But yeah, once you have it, you just boom, start export. There you go. I did it. It was that easy. And now, like, if we come back here in like an hour or whatever, that VOD will be up. Easy. Done. Easy. Now that VOD is going to be here forever. So yeah, that's advice number 24, right? Save your VODs. You can edit from the cloud. Yeah. If you edit your VODs, you'll need another workflow. I don't edit my VODs because I don't expect anybody to fucking watch my VODs. And I will say that sometimes I like to edit my stream clips down to like TikTok clips. In that case, I do have to download my VODs. But for this, I just export it over to YouTube. I let them take care of it. I let them store this shit. I like knowing that our Minecraft and VR chat and various other mishaps are preserved. Exactly. That's the thing, is like the idea of a VOD just disappearing, even like, but I want to be clear about this. This is for me. More than anything, this is for me. This isn't for you. This isn't for viewers. This isn't for discoverability. More than anything, this is for me. Because in a lot of ways, I kind of see my stream as a personal journal, right? Like, I kind of see it as a snapshot of what my life was like in that moment, right? And the knowledge that at any point I could go back. How was I doing November 12th, 2021? I have a VOD for that, you know? I have at least a little window for 7 hours or whatever into what my mind was like in that moment. And I like that. It's important to me. And I guess it just feels weird to me that that's not as important for anyone else, it seems like. So, I don't know. Save your VODs if you give a shit. If you don't, whatever. I'm not your mom. Blaze says you always looked cute. Some of those older VODs get pretty rough, buddy. I copped that fit in the Target dressing room. Didn't buy the skirt though. I fucking love that skirt actually. That specific one, the black with the red stripe, it is very like uwu core, right? Like it reads as very like Hot Topic to me, but I liked it. I like the pleats on it. I think they're very cute. I think they're very stylish. I don't know if it's something I would reasonably wear off stream, but it's really cute. Dale says, mildly related. I was watching back my Sonic Adventure 2 redo, and damn, that's a good video. I love my own content. The sliced in hero cutscenes, that's such a good feeling. It really is a good feeling when you make something and you watch it back and you're just like, damn, I like this, right? Because so often, right? Like so often I watch my own shit and I'm like, garbage, trash, hate it. This person sucks, like pointing at myself, I'm like, this person sucks. They're a sham, miserable, hate, right? But sometimes I watch back my own stuff and I'm like, man, that's funny, or man, that's good, or the audio mixing was good, or whatever, you know, like whatever it is, and it makes me happy. It's a really good feeling to enjoy your own stuff. Blaze says I watched my VOD like 6 times now. Blaze, yeah, I mean, speaking of that, like, yeah, I've watched our VOD like once, and I've scrubbed around a few times as well. I fucking love that stream. Like, just myself watching it, like, I'm like, damn, we're funny. Like, you'll say a joke, and like, I'll crack up rewatching it, or like, I'll laugh at my own joke or whatever. It's just such a fun fucking stream. But yeah, save your VODs. I'm begging you guys, just save your fucking VODs. Just put them on YouTube. Never think about them again. You'll have them if you want them. And if you don't want them, who cares? It's not taking up hard drive space on your computer. Number 25. Tell people you're a dumbass that doesn't know shit and you need help. Yeah. So this one works really well in service and retail, right? So if you're at a store, right, and you don't know where the minced garlic is, just go ask someone. You know, hey, I don't fucking know the store. Where's minced garlic? Oh, it's over there. Great, now you know. Or where I get this one a lot is in like healthcare, right? They'll say some shit about like needing a referral or whatever, and I have no compunction about this. I'll be like, hey, I don't know what that means. What is a referral? And they're like, oh, you have to go talk to your doctor and get them to fax over a thing to our doctor. Okay, cool, great, I could do that, right? Or like, it works well when you're dealing with people in different services, right? Where they're used to dealing with people who are mad at them or like upset or whatever. If you just humble yourself and you're like, hey, sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what's going on. I'm new to this or whatever. Can you explain this for me? And you, most of the time, they'll be like, oh yeah, totally, no problem. I feel like you get a lot more success coming at it from a more humbling angle than like an aggressive one. You know what I mean? You don't ask an employee where the minced garlic is, dum-dum. You add it to your online pickup order. Nah, that was a test. Now you're learning. Now you're learning my skills. Ah, I see the apprentice has become the master. I'm bad at doing this one, to be honest. Me too. That's the thing. That's why this is a lesson, right? Because it's something you have to train, right? Because like, it is a vulnerable thing to do, right? At a store to approach an employee and be like, hey, where is the cat litter or whatever, right? Or to talk to, I don't know, I'm trying to think of another example in service that I could think of. Healthcare is what came to mind for me, but it applies to anything, right? It applies to all kinds of stuff. To just be like, hey, you're telling me I need to do this thing. What do you mean by that? You know, what is the next step? I've never done this before. Can you explain it to me? Now, this one does come with a few asterisks, right? This is not recommended for any negotiations. So if you're buying a car, if you're buying a house, if you are interviewing for a job, maybe tone this one down a little bit. Depending on who you're dealing with, you can still probably run it, but maybe tone it down a little bit. And then your mileage will vary heavily using this on the job, right? So I do this at work a lot, right? I do this at work a lot because I deal with a lot of people in a lot of different departments. And yeah, there are sometimes where I have conversations where I have to be like, hey, I don't know what you're asking me, right? Where I'm like, hey, you're telling me to do this thing. I don't know what that is. Can you please clarify? I say your mileage may vary because that can go wrong pretty bad if you run that question on something you really should have known. There are certain things at my job that if I was like, what do you mean by that? They'd be like, what the fuck? You should probably know. So, you know, context is your friend there. But like, even in the workplace, for certain things being like, hey, I don't know what it is you're asking me. Can you please explain? And maybe that's more relevant in my workplace where we employ fucking 40,000 people and there's so much shit going on all the time. Smaller workplaces, maybe you don't need to do that, but I've found it useful. And people seem to find it disarming and will generally treat you favorably, so. At work, I usually assume I probably should know something and struggle to figure it out first. So I felt that way for a long time where I've been hesitant to ask questions or to admit I don't know something because I'm like, oh shit, people probably assume I know this. I have found that like 7 times out of 10, I'm not gonna say like 9 times, like 7 times out of 10, it's not a stupid question, right? What's a submarine? A military sandwich? Well, I'll say this, especially working for a Department of Defense contractor, there's a lot of vernacular and acronyms and terminology where I'll just be like, hey, when you say what is that? What do you mean by that? What is that? You know, if it's a system that I'm not personally familiar with or my group doesn't work on or whatever, it's a valid question. So, I don't know, maybe I've asked stuff and in their head people have been like, wow, get a load of this dumbass or whatever, but I don't care. As long as I get the information I need, that's the important thing. All right, life advice 26. This is kind of relevant. Communication is as important, if not more important, than technical knowledge. I actually, fuck, I had like a whole thing about this, but I kind of don't feel like going through it. I have a whole thing about this. I think I'm gonna skip it. Here. I'll show you guys what I was gonna talk about if I can find it real quick. Yeah, this one. Fuck this. Oh, please, Willow. Oh, Willow. Willow almost fucking choked herself on my Stream Deck cable. Come on now. She almost yanked my water bottle off. Okay. So yeah, this is what I was going to talk about. And all I'll say about this puzzle is that this is not a math problem. This is a communication problem. That's all I'm going to say about it. I'm not going to unpack it because I don't fucking feel like it. I tweeted about it the other day, so I don't know. You can read about it if you want. All right, 27. I like this one. I like this one a lot. Anyone can make a masterpiece. It takes true talent to work quickly. It is a math problem too, and it is an easy one, kind of. Dan says this has been everywhere on Twitter. Yeah. It's been everywhere on Twitter, and I said I didn't want to talk about it. It annoys the shit out of me because it's been everywhere on Twitter, and everyone's talking about it the wrong way, okay? That's why I'm saying this is a communication problem, not a math problem, okay? Yes, that question, how many cubes are on the trailer, cannot be answered with the given information, okay? But you can still communicate an answer if you are clear about your assumptions and the way that you approach the problem. Anyway, fuck. That's why I said I didn't want to talk about it. I like this. I like this line a lot more. I like this line a lot, actually. So, anyone can make a masterpiece. It takes true talent to work quickly. This is a phrase that has been rattling around in my brain for years. And I swear to God, this line comes from a game called I swear to God, this line comes from a game called The Beginner's Guide, right? But I've Googled it, and for the life of me, I cannot find it. I cannot find any reference to this line anywhere online, right? So here, we'll do it together just to see if I can find it. Anyone can make a masterpiece. It takes true talent to work quickly. Something like that. Yeah, like nothing. Getting some Pinterest, medium.com. Like it's maybe if I add the beginner's guide. Yeah, nothing. I'm getting nothing, right? And it's a line that I really do believe in. I feel like it is both inspirational but also urgent, right? I think one of the kind of aspirational things about this line is the sentiment that anyone can make a masterpiece. I think that's true. Every single one of us, everybody in this chat, everybody watching this stream has the capacity with them to make a truly moving piece of work, right? We can all do it. Some of us, it might take a really long time, right? But we all have like true magnificence within us, right? I like that. I think that's a good sentiment. But I also do like the urgency of it takes true talent to work quickly. Because I think that's true too, right? Anyone could do one masterpiece in their lifetime. But man, it takes fucking talent to put out 20, right? And if you work quick, you could be one of the greats. If you work slowly, you can still be great, I think. And I think that's a really great thing. Willow would like to leave the room. I'm going to open the door for her. So as I was putting together these lessons, right, and I had this thought sort of rattling around in my brain, I decided next week we're going to play the beginner's guide. Not because of this quote, not because of this line, but because it got me thinking about the beginner's guide, and it's been years since I played that game, and I basically remember nothing about it. And it takes like an hour and a half to beat, I think. So we're going to play it on stream. It's, for context, the beginner's guide is the game. Oh, we'll watch the trailer. Well, it's actually kind of a cool trailer. because I was watching it this morning. The Beginner's Guide was the second game, or it was the game that the creators of the Stanley Parable made after they did the Stanley Parable. So they did the Stanley Parable, and the next game that came out was the Beginner's Guide. And the Stanley Parable was, you know, a big unexpected hit. It was a really popular game. And then this game came out, and it was far less popular and well received.